And we are live.
Hello.
Oh no. All's witnessing. So it's been a while.
Indeed.
Too long.
Yep.
Moles, you're muted.
Oh no, I'm here, I promise. Hi, it's been too long.
We get the bingo out already.
Right.
Bad.
I almost put way too much gamer substance in my cup.
Is there such thing?
Yes.
Yes.
Yeah,
Yes.
no, it is. I said that knowing full well that it can get very intense.
Like, I'm not using the chug jug right now, so it definitely can be too much.
I actually usually only put like a scoop and a half in mine just because the flavor gets too intense for me.
Yeah. I could see that. I like mixing with the flavors and everything.
Yeah, I had mixed the black cherry flavor with the orange flavor yesterday.
Well, that sounds good.
Tastes like bubblegum for some reason.
Huh. Not the expected outcome.
No. It was a good surprise though.
A welcome one.
Yeah.
I have the peach tea, and then I would mix it with the strawberry, and then they came out with the strawberry peach tea, and I was like, well, that's just my go-to flavor.
Which flavor is the strawberry? I gotta find the strawberry peach tea now.
I need...
I think it's just strawberry peach tea.
Oh no, isn't that... It's not anime girl thighs.
No,
Or
that's
orange
orange
creamsicle.
flavored.
I need more of that one too.
It's one of them that
That's what I have right now.
The thing of red raspberry has been.
Oh,
my
is that
go-to.
the ab one?
Yes.
Yeah.
The abs.
Good to know.
Yeah, so it's been about a month since we
That was the lamest month of my life, and I went on my 3-year anniversary trip.
Let's say something.
Oof.
No, just kidding. But I missed you guys.
Hi Zorro.
Hey
Zorro, we miss you.
Yeah,
Hi, Zorro.
so I'm gonna do something here because I'm the DM and I'm allowed to do things.
Sorry.
Oh no.
Some of you have already suffered it at the hands of this and others haven't.
What
But
are you
because
saying?
I got a new deck of many things and we got a couple donations while we were on break.
We just got here.
Yeah.
We just
Let's
got here.
go.
Let's go.
Yes.
Sounds like we have another volunteer.
Chaos.
I will volunteer always because I love the chaos of the deck.
Okay.
Of many things. If someone
You're
else
bad.
wants-
I
Okay,
love it as well,
so Malls, I have to let you know that this is the extended deck of many things. It is now the deck of many more things.
Oh, it's
Instead of
girthier?
22 cards, you have 66.
Oh, that is girthy.
But
okay.
I have
birthday
separated. They are separated into 3 decks. Deck one is just
All good things.
No,
Deck two is
deck
all bad
one is
things.
the basic deck of many things that everyone knows and loves. Decks 2 and 3 are the new hotness.
Okay, obviously I want the new stuff.
So I will let you choose which deck you draw from.
3rd.
You want deck 3?
Yes, please.
Let's go.
All right. And just like in every other deck of many things, there are 22 cards in this deck.
I'll do it. All right, I got to do my I'm getting 7 from the top.
7 from the top. In our Thursday game, Zorro drew the dragon card and got a pet baby dragon.
Mhm.
Oh,
It was adorable.
Like not even
Another
egg, just dragon.
Yep.
Wow.
A baby mithril dragon named Shrapnel.
Cute.
I want a
That's
baby
great name.
dragon.
What did you call it? Ammo?
Because its breath weapon is literally shrapnel.
Oh my god, it's an
Mithril dragons are like brutal if you fight them.
that
Yeah,
is a
they are.
cannoneer's like best pet.
I need to find the cards. Why is it in every other game so far that we've played, I was able to just like open right up to the card page. I need to put a bookmark.
I'm scared. You're making me really nervous.
Yeah, that's
I'm
what
trying not to
I'm the
show it.
DM. That's what I do.
I'm trying not to show it.
Sometimes he just rolls dice randomly just to see our reactions and just for fun.
I am but an impassable wall. Nothing can shake me.
Well, the
I
fun
am
thing about these
strong.
new decks is even Rojan doesn't know what half of them do yet.
I don't even know what like 90% of them do. That's why I am like fervently like flipping through these pages trying to find.
This was a
the,
mistake. This was a mistake that I've
Is this
done.
it? Is this it?
No, it wasn't.
I'm scared.
But excited.
Can I just gift of gab whatever I just did and pretend it didn't happen?
Is that a thing?
Gift of
Not,
gab?
not with the deck, it isn't.
Yeah.
I'll just listen to my medieval bard playlist.
Same. Oh wait,
Hell
actually, I'm gonna do Spotify instead of YouTube. But I do have. I will look up a bardic
You
song.
and your bardcore stuff.
Bardcore, yeah.
Yes.
There we go.
I was never an agreeable girl. Her tongue tells tales of rebellion.
Beetle Barb.
Ah, here we go. Now I must find this card.
Uh-oh. Oh my goodness, what chaos has been unleashed this time?
Interesting.
All the chaos.
Interesting.
Interesting in what way?
Well,
God
it
damn.
depends on how you look at it.
Okay.
So, you drew the tree card.
Love a good tree.
Your skin immediately becomes rough like tree bark. Your AC now equals 15 plus your dexterity modifier
Ooh.
while you aren't wearing armor, but you have vulnerability to fire damage. This transformation can be undone only by a wish spell, divine intervention, or similar magic.
That's good
Okay.
for a wizzy,
You're
except for
Vanica's
fire.
cousin now.
Yeah, but I'm a tiefling. I was fire. Like,
So is
not
that just
so
neutral?
sensitive.
Yeah, so does the resistance
Cancels
The,
out.
and
the resistance and the vulnerability
cancel
cancel each other out.
So I'm
So
just a
That's
normal
not
you're
bad.
just normal.
person.
So you
Ugh.
effectively negated the negative effect of that card.
I suppose, but now I look like I skipped my skincare routine. This is
I have
horrendous.
something for that.
Oh no! Oh no!
Bringing it back. The
Love
bucket.
it.
I
Bringing
don't
the
think
bucket
there
back.
will ever be a day where I will take that from you, unless I'm like, I'm dying.
I don't know how desperate are you gonna be with the bark skin now?
How desperate? Oh yeah, because I want to. Ew, I'm so gross and ooh. But yeah, okay, that could have been way worse. That could have been way worse. What if
Being
if
a
I had
wizard,
to-
that's great, because you're not wearing armor anyway.
Yeah.
True. I just got my sexy black nightgown that I got from the hotel.
It's got like ridges poking out of it and everything.
Yeah.
So we take the robes with us.
Yes.
Yes. We totally robbed the robes from that place.
I mean, you have to.
Well,
That's
what
what
I
I
was
did, right?
thinking is that Vanica could just give me tips on how to make my bark nice and
Yeah.
hydrated and whatever.
But
That
yeah.
won't be too bad.
So the last time we left off a month ago, a bunch of sad things happened, causing a certain snake individual in your group to go into the sad box.
That sad box. I forgot about the sad box.
It's still in there to this day.
Yeah, Chloe's been in the sad box for a
whole
month.
Yep.
But it's only been 5 minutes.
Oh God! But you had set out as I believe it was Zenith who casted a spell to be able to detect where the individual who had taken Sigmund's soul.
We got that ring from Reggie.
That's
and he
right,
put it
Reggie.
on me.
Yeah, you have
Put it
the
on me
ring.
with a vow to wed, and I was like, Reggie, please. And you can't wear it too often. It just shows you a flash of where this person is. You can't wear it too often because then they'll know. But yeah,
That's
now we know
right.
that he had only just left town like 10 minutes ago. So
Yeah.
And by the time you got everybody together, got your supplies, and jumped in your cart in tow with Chloe in the sad box, you began to head out the northern gate of Tregarin to follow this individual. From what it looked like, they were headed towards the crossroads that sort of split to where one way went towards Windermere and the other one began to go farther north to Darkwell. So you began to set out on this road, hoping to catch this individual who had done Captain Sigmund dirty and had upset everybody's ideas of forming a harem. But we pick up probably about 10 minutes outside of Tregarin. Who was driving the or
Danny.
Danny was,
Can
that's
say
right.
You had to ask who was driving.
I have to.
driving?
I have to. I don't know if they just put the reins in the sad box and let Snake Chloe do it.
Rojan, really quick, on that deck of many things pull, and I'm sorry if you already put it away. My deck. Did you say something about my dex modifier?
Yes, your armor class is now 15 plus your dexterity modifier.
Plus dex. So, and my dex is a +1, so that's 16.
Yep, so you have a base
Nice.
16 armor class when you're not wearing armor.
Not too fucking bad. Okay, continue. I'm sorry.
Yeah, not bad when you're a wizard.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean,
You know what? I feel like I could fight death now.
we're
but
what,
pull it.
level 14 in the Monday game, and Mia's AC is only 15. So having a 16 AC at this level as a wizard is great.
Yeah.
Don't look at me. Just don't look at me.
Say like my AC is like 13, so it's like
Yeah.
Don't worry, my queen. I'll protect you.
I mean, that's the downside of being a caster is your armor sucks.
Yeah.
Yeah, you're not supposed to get hit. You're not supposed to be able to get hit by
I'm not like other casters. I'm not like other casters.
I'm built different. I'm sorry.
So different.
Rip
But-
to your grandma, but I'm different.
As Danny, as you are
sorry, doggo.
driving the cart here, are you going at like an accelerated speed once you clear the town gates, or are you trying to keep a safe pace?
Accelerated.
Accelerated. Okay. Well, this cart does not come with seatbelts, so
Nope.
if I can get a
So Jinx is about to fly out the back. Someone grab her.
Good thing I got wings.
I was gonna say you can.
if I can get a pilot a vehicle handling check from you. I almost said
Of
piloting,
course.
but it's not piloting. You don't have a spaceship yet.
All right. So that is a 21.
A 21. Okay.
What even are we gonna do when we catch up with this guy? Like we didn't.
We're trying to get as far as we can. I don't think we'll be able to catch them just yet.
I'm really scared, guys. That was horrible what we saw.
So,
Yeah.
you are able to go down this road at an accelerated pace, pretty safely. It begins to like click into everybody's mind that this isn't the first time that Danny's done a bit of reckless driving, as she seems to be a bit of a pro at keeping the cart on the road and not careening into signposts and stuff like that. Luckily on your end, Danny, this is the night. This is like nighttime, so there isn't much foot traffic on the path, so you don't have to look out for many things.
Yeah, that was the main thing. It's just like I knew these roads. I know that the patrol is not going to be around for a bit, and I know that people are not trading during the night. At least they're not supposed to be.
They're not supposed to be.
And we know that even if there was someone in the road, Danny would just scream at them to get out of the way.
True. I am my own horn.
Exactly.
Also, to the comment of letting the snake drive, friends don't let friends drive sad.
No, never.
But yeah, we get yeah.
All right. And at your accelerated pace, it's probably going to take you... To get directly towards the crossroads, it's going to take you a little bit. Not as long as it would on foot.
True.
But you know that you're probably going to be riding into sunrise before you're anywhere near the crossroads.
If I remember correctly, looking at the map, they were about here-ish.
Yeah.
before
They
the-
had
at the time of
a like somehow they flew out of town.
Right.
Like they didn't leave town that much before you, but they are way ahead of where you're at.
That amount of travel is ridiculous for 10 minutes.
Yeah,
We were gonna see like what direction they took.
Yeah, we were gonna get as far as we could tonight, and then camp, and then the next morning we were gonna ping them one more time, see which way they went.
I mean, fair. I was just about to ask if you guys are going to stop at any point in time to camp, or if this was going to be a all night thing where instead of watches you were going to be rotating who was driving the cart.
Yeah, I think the best idea is just to let Danielle get to the point where she's needing a break, and that's where it is.
Okay.
So.
Is that right before the crossroads then?
Given the
hard to
time
tell,
that
but-
you're given the time that that you leave, and if you're trying to go for a long rest, Danny, you probably have about, if you're going to push it, about 3 hours.
3 hours.
Yeah,
out of
and
town.
that's
Okay.
if everybody here is only going to be surviving on rations for tonight. You're not going to be doing any sort of meal prep or anything. This is going to be like just a quick meal, and then either everyone just sleeping in the back of the cart or doing a quick camp setup.
Yeah, it sounds about right, honestly. Getting the rations out and then like going to bed in our not handy dandy campsite. that Zen
Belvedere.
has. Belvedere's campsite. So we get as far as we can with the 3 hours. Danielle starts slowing it down and comes to a slow trot, and then eventually finds a clearing to just. This is about as far as we should go, I believe.
You look in the back and all of our hair is just like, because we realize that is like might not be a bad idea.
Extra
Like-
bad on Jinx because she is pretty much all hair.
So she's just like a Pomeranian. Like
You
Yeah.
look like the cartoon when a bomb goes off
Yeah.
from the shelter, and it's just the soot.
of course, she looks like Wisp.
Oh God, not Wisp.
Good lord, Danny.
That was fun.
I'm sure. Yeah, me gone a little bit, but I'm only gonna be awake for another hour, maybe.
Okay. Should we stop? Did you want one of us to keep driving, or did you want to actually stop?
That depends on your all's willingness. I mean, we still don't know which way they're going, and I wouldn't rush using that item. Just like Reggie said, not too often, right?
I suppose, but it's only the second time, and we need to know which direction they've gone.
If they've
So we
even
can
taken a
plan.
direction.
We're not even at the crossroads yet. We can wait till we're at the crossroads.
Oh, I
Let's
thought we
drive till
were.
we're there.
You are not going to make the crossroads much
Okay, then let's wait.
before
Let's-
sunrise.
Let's wait until we actually hit it to use it then. We could probably take a rest then. It's been a very long night.
Hmm.
Yeah.
All right then.
Okay, you rolled level 4.
Did you-
Yes.
Yes.
Yes. Yes. Did you want me to set up the camp with Belvedere?
That would be amazing.
Okay. I'm gonna take it. I'm gonna set it up like how we did last time. Just like,
Okay.
set it out and
Just set it out and it pops out and you're
Belvedere!
very prim and proper gear forged butler, little metallic handlebar mustache,
Top hat.
little top hat.
Belvedere, can I ask you a question?
Of course, Mom.
What happens when we put the camp away? What happens to you? Do you dream?
I can't really say, Mom. At times things just go a bit dark, and then sometimes I feel a little bit squished. It's all a part of the magic, I guess.
That sounds uncomfortable.
Well,
I'm sorry.
with the composition of my body, I don't feel any.
All right. Well, if you ever need a break from being squished, just let us know, I suppose.
Ha. I am I am a servant to your needs. I do not take breaks.
I like go to start like taking out a piece of my hair or something for him to, or like my antler. I'm like, you could just let me know.
Yeah, just let Saphira know. She'll know right away if you're
And he-
feeling uncomfortable.
Kind of takes it and he looks at it and what am I supposed to do with this?
Wait. And then I like run to like 10 feet away. And I'm like, I like, I can talk. Can I talk back to him?
Yeah, it's a psychic link.
Okay, so I psychically, I'm like, talk. Testing. Hello?
And it doesn't seem like it's connecting to him.
Aww.
Not a
What?
psyker.
As he
Not
is
a psyker.
not, he's technically not alive. He's an automaton.
Oh, this
Mm,
sucks.
He's
well, that
alive
plan went
to
down
me.
the drain.
Well, it was worth a shot.
He kind of just hands you a piece of your antler back. Now, is there anything I can get for any of you? A meal, perhaps?
A meal, perhaps some mead. And I'll be in my tent.
You all have one tent, remember, it's the giant pavilion.
Oh, I'll be in my curtain area. I'm just gonna lay down a bit.
I guess I will also go lay down because that was a very bumpy wagon ride, but also it's tonight kind of sucked massively.
Should I prepare a meal that would raise the spirits?
From the dead?
I don't know if my cooking is that exquisite, but
Because there's someone we really want raised from the dead, Belvedere. Can you do that? Do you have necromantic proficiency?
He's not.
I've
but
never-
no,
I've
his-
never
he's
dipped
Not dead.
a-
His
I-
spirit is just elsewhere.
I've never necessarily
Gotta squish
dipped
it.
my toes in the pools of necromancy before, but I can give it a shot.
Well, it's illegal, Belvedere, so don't even bother. And I just kind of turn away.
That is just. The
He
weirdest
kind of like
conversation.
he kind of like turns over to the rest of you. So was that a yes or no on the spirit raising meal?
That was a no.
Not
That was a no.
necessary.
But
Thank you, though.
appreciated. Offer.
But the turn of phrase of raise the spirits to make us feel better, I think that would be much appreciated on all sides.
I will get your meal prepared as quickly as possible. Please retire to the tent and kick your feet up, as they say.
Has Chloe left the cart yet? Or does she need to be coaxed out of the cart and into the tent?
Do we need to like just keep her in the box?
She
Look at the box.
she had probably stuck her head out of the box to listen to the conversation. She was just gonna go like hunt a rodent or something, but hearing that food is gonna be prepared, yeah, she'll make her way out of the box. But she's staying a snake at the moment.
Mm.
Gold.
Danielle just doffs all her armor. It's not actually armor.
Jinx is probably gonna go pick up the box that Chloe was in and at least bring it into the tent. So if Chloe decides to come in,
Thankfully,
has her box.
the sad box can be removed and reinstalled into the cart at your will.
Okay. So I get set up and like I start making like not necessarily a nest per se, but just kind of like all the pillows and blankets and stuff to like
That's cute.
You just kind of like quasi pelophored it.
mm-hmm.
I'm gonna go climb the tower thing I have in my area where I sleep off of and then hang upside down.
Oh yeah, you hang upside down. That's right.
Yeah, I sleep upside down.
I'm gonna go over to where Danny is and like pretend knock on the curtain like as a joke, but then just kind of be like push it aside and be like, hey, are you alright? Are you doing okay?
Just a little winded. Driving, while fun, for me at least, it does take a little bit out of me.
I meant about, about everything. We don't have to talk about it, but I just want to make sure you weren't like...
Oh, don't worry. I'm reserving that hatred and that anger for later.
It's okay. Alright. It's no problem.
Are you okay?
Not really. No. That was actually terrible. What happened to Sigmund, and then everything with my school, and like...
Oh.
I don't know.
I
guess I really kind of deluded myself into thinking that I could just go back. But I guess one of my stupider moments. And then everything that happened with Sigmund, I just completely forgot about it until now. And then I'm thinking about it again. I know it's not like the biggest deal right now because we're looking at bigger things, but it's just, whatever. Anyway, no, not really.
I have the same kind of trepidations about going back home myself. So.
Where are you from?
Well,
like, do you mean home like the city, or do you mean home?
Oh no, I'm not from the city.
Okay, I didn't. Think
I'm
so.
not from Tregarin. I'm technically from the woods.
Which woods? There's several.
That's a good question. I know I came out of the. One moment. I know I came out of the I came out of the Harlequin Forest.
Okay.
But that's not the forest I'm from.
Are you from the Lonic Wood?
No.
Oh, okay. Must be the word I don't know. So
She just has a little very cheeky grin on her face. Like a kid.
What is that? What's on your face right now? What are you doing with your face? Yeah, what is that? Yeah.
What?
That's a smile? Okay.
I like
Damn.
I like to have some
Revert back. This is very odd.
She's just gonna go back to a smirk.
How do I know that's you now? Well, then why don't you want to go back?
It's not that I don't want to. It's just that I don't think I can. It's weird. Very strange.
Respectfully, we just saw your boss encased in a ruby tomb to keep him from actually dying because his soul is off in some wizard. How strange could it be? Think about it. And don't do that smile thing again.
Are you familiar with the Fae?
Yes. I mean, I don't know them personally, but I've studied them at school. Are you?
Okay. No.
No. Are you lying? Because I heard they do that.
A lot.
I myself am not Fae.
Okay. But you hung around with the Fae crowd or something? I don't know. I'm not good at guessing games.
That's pretty close to it.
Okay.
And like I said, I'm not from these woods. From those woods.
Did you
How
do
is it?
something?
I was adopted.
Oh, me too.
We have a lot in common.
Yes.
Cheers.
Cheers. Oh, yes, of course. Cheers. No, me too. So they adopted you. That's so rare. I've never heard of that before.
Well, in the Fae, found,
Oh, found.
appropriated, stole,
Oh.
adopt.
Oh, okay.
See, there's a lot of words that mean the same thing to them.
Sure. All right. We could always introduce them to a dictionary, but I don't know if that's really adoption.
I don't think they'd have the patience for it.
Were you a baby then when that happened?
Yep.
Okay. And you don't know where your actual parents were?
Nope. But they raised me, so they're technically my real parents.
I understand that, sort
Hmm.
of. Well, okay.
And
But-
yeah. What about you? What you said you were in Silverkeep.
Yeah, I guess, Silverkeep kind of went through a bit of a... My parents were tieflings. They were refugees in Silverkeep, but the mayor of Silverkeep, where they were staying, because there was a lot of, like, horrible feelings towards tieflings and fae, you know, and it led to a lot of ill attitudes towards tieflings, even though they were refugees there. And then one night, there was, well, something happened to them and their home, and I was left. And there was a farmer who came by and found me there, and he brought me to a nearby city, and there was an elven couple that was like wanting to adopt, and so my adopted parents are actually high elves, and I'm not, but they're very well off, and they thought that they could take on another kid, and so they did.
I can see where your mannerisms come from and your etiquette.
Yes, that's very important to them. So,
It is, as cultures are.
yes.
Not saying there's anything wrong with it. Sometimes there are situations that require that.
I suppose.
You're not going to see any of that crap from me. So I'd rather you handle that kind of stuff, and I'll handle the rough and dirty. How about that?
That's fine. I can do that. I don't know. I mean, I'm very aware of how I am, and I know it's not the nicest to be around, and I can come off a bit spoiled, but I mean,
I read between the lines. It's just
it was just very important to them, I guess, and I wanted to be important to them too.
And there was a few people like that where I'm from as well, but they're the ones that deal with businesses, if you will. So my family did not partake. I don't think they were that kind of privilege. So we kind of just didn't directly involve ourselves with their, I guess the word is politics.
Apolitics?
Yeah, we don't deal with those.
I guess I'm not familiar with Fae politics, but frankly, it sounds very interesting.
It's strange to me too. Apparently there's like 2 different courts, and right now it's kind of like night and day.
Oh. And your
So-
family was just like, no.
We're so far removed from it that we're just like, so long as it's not on our front lawn, we don't care.
Is this like royalty that deals with this? Fae royalty?
Considering I haven't seen actual royalty in this side, I can't really compare.
Oh, okay.
So, but if you're talking about people that have a lot of money and influence,
The bourgeoisie. You mean like my parents?
go like a stage further than your parents, I suppose.
I suppose, yeah.
And I can tell you right now, none of it makes sense on our side of the wall. So, like, even for me, the trade system in there is just bonkers.
Is that why you feel you can't go back? Or is
Nope.
it something else?
Oh, it's something completely else. I don't think I'm physically able.
Oh. Why?
The way I got here. I literally just walked through a portal.
Oh.
It was there, and then I went through, and then it was gone.
You know, logic would say that that's probably not very smart to just go through an unknown portal.
Oh no, it was intentional.
I understand. Did you mean
So-
to do that? Or like you knew where it was going?
I knew where it was going, close enough to where I could get to the person that I saw before.
Alright.
And then it was just up to me to figure out the rest.
So as your conversation is going on, the smell of very sweet smelling meat starts to come through the outside into the tent.
Starts
As-
floating.
Belvedere comes in. He's got just a giant tray that looks like it's got like a honey cured ham on it with like a bit of like brown sugar on top of it and a little pineapple sitting on top. And he walks back out and he brings in just like a large keg of a mead to put next to the table so you guys can serve yourselves. It's got glasses and everything. And then he comes in with like a large bowl of like what looks to be a very thick pudding, almost like a rice pudding with again more brown sugar on top of it. He walks out and he comes back in and then he brings in a pineapple upside down cake.
Jesus, Belvedere.
You all look like you can
Oh.
have your spirits raised a little bit, so I decided to go for a little more of a holiday dinner for you tonight. Enjoy. If you need anything, I will be outside.
Thank you very much, Belvedere.
Thank you.
Well, I will let you eat your pineapple upside down cake. I'm probably gonna go to bed. I have like my skin's really itchy for some reason. I don't know why, but it's like feeling really weird. So I might.
Do I see the cracks and everything on her now? Is it
Um,
obvious? Because it does say that their skin.
Malls, give me a percentile roll. Let's see how like visible the change to your skin is. Unless you
Yeah, what I was thinking is that like I have long sleeves on, so I probably like I'm itching through my shirt, but maybe I don't notice it on my face. What do I use for a percentile? Is it one of the diamond ones?
It's the two D10s. One will have two numbers on it, like 70, 80, and 90, all that. And the other one has 1 through 0.
Okay. I
Yeah,
see.
it looks
I
like
see.
these. Yeah.
These ones, yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yep.
Okay, it landed with a 50 pointing up.
Okay.
Okay.
And what about the other one?
Oh, this one was a 10.
So
The-
60. Or is it just 50?
It's just 50.
Just 50.
Okay. So it's if you were to like stare at her long enough, like intently, like investigate like her features and everything, you can definitely see that there are like rough little wooden bumps, like what kind of look like you're just like looking at tree bark, but like on a passing glance, unless like she would look normal.
We've been conversing for a little bit,
Yeah.
so like Danielle.
What's your
probably would've
passive
noticed.
perception, Daniel?
My passive perception
Maybe
is
I
it
am
Danielle?
alert.
is 14.
Yeah, you would definitely like after having like a conversation with Zenith for a while, you definitely would see that her skin has taken on like a different texture almost.
Like I know I'm not supposed to touch my face because oils transfer to your pores, but my god, I feel like I'm having like an allergic reaction to something in that cart or something. It's horrible. What the fuck?
Actually, stop scratching.
I can't.
Are
It's weird
you able to
witches.
roll your sleeves up real quick?
Is it chicken pox?
Oh God, I really hope not. I haven't had it.
Well, it's not like
My
Vanica,
God.
but you definitely have some.
Yeah.
wooden
Like you roll your
features.
sleeves up, it's more prevalent like on your forearm.
What the fuck? Oh my God! What is
Kinda-
wrong with me?
Kind of pokes at it.
Don't touch
Is
me.
it
Ew.
sturdy?
It's got the texture of tree bark.
I'm hideous. Sorry, Vanica, it's not you, it's me. Oh my God.
Okay, I think some mumbo jumbo's going on, and I should probably just tell you. You look a little sturdier.
Like I'm fat.
No.
What the fuck is going on? What did I pick up from that cart?
Well, not the bark. That came from a tree. Or you are the tree.
My God, I'm going to bed. This is so awful.
Get at least one bite in before you do.
Okay, I like.
You can make a plate and go to bed.
I can't eat in bed. That's so incredibly gauche. I'll just and
I just look at you like.
Yeah, that's fine. It's fine, Zafira.
I'm going to just make myself a plate.
Danielle's just gonna Danielle wants so bad to use her gun blade on it, but she's like, no, I'm just gonna use the regular
What are you
knife."
doing?
Just gunblade it, pull the trigger, and just destroy the ham.
No, don't pull the trigger. Just use the blade. But no, I'm just gonna use a
What was
regular
that?
knife blade.
What were you doing there?
It's like,
Oh,
sorry, I'm used to eating out. Whenever I travel, I'll use the gun blade to cut stuff because it's
oh.
just there. But
Oh,
since we have the knives and cutlery, we're fine.
Yes,
Since
please.
you're civilized right now in this tent.
Except somehow I'm uncivilized because I eat in bed.
Her highest,
I-
her highest
No, I-
mental stat is wisdom.
And I take
Which is
I take
shocking
my-
for a barbarian.
I take my goblet and I like do my pinky, but you can hear like the tree bark go.
Stop
I'm like,
peeling
"Ah!"
yourself. Stop
Stop
peeling
peeling.
yourself. It's, jeez.
I'm not trying. I just did that. Wait,
Okay, I have a question. Did
Sure.
we take regular skincare from that? That is not part of my potion. From the
We did-
hotel.
I don't know. How much did you steal from the hotel?
Yeah, I'm like,
Because
Every day.
apparently
Hold
you all
on.
stole the bathrobes.
Hold
Yeah.
on.
I mean,
Yes, we
Trojan.
stole
Actually,
everything.
you know what? No, I will say you didn't take any of the skincare stuff because all of the skincare stuff went into your potion.
No, I
Went into the
specifically said
bucket.
I did not use all of it.
True.
So that way
True.
she would have enough for the next morning. So I.
Well, no,
I was-
then no, because Zenith used it the next morning.
Okay, so
You know,
she used the rest of it the next morning?
no, I wouldn't have used all of it. I don't
There was
Okay,
definitely
sounds
not
good.
enough to even
Okay.
consider stealing.
I was just thinking, I was like, oh, maybe, you could, I would just imagine you, like, putting everything on yourself and just being like... like when you have
As
hives
it
and you
has
put
has like a
calamine lotion
negative
on.
has a negative reaction, you start growing wood fungus.
What
Oh.
the fuck, Rojan? Oh my god. I don't think I would do that. I think I would be too distraught, but that's pretty funny. But yeah, I think I'm just gonna eat and then probably just go
Okay.
lie uncomfortably in bed.
Typical fast eat and scarf and down and I'm out.
Okay. You know what? As night goes on, and because you have Belvedere pretty much standing sentry, can one person give me 1 percentile roll?
If it makes any difference to who does that roll, I think Chloe would probably be the last to fall asleep, because she'd probably wait till everybody else was asleep before she turned back into her normal form and had her dinner.
Okay. It doesn't matter to me. Anyone who wants to roll it.
Not it.
Not it.
I'll do it.
I guess
It
it's
was,
Fox.
percentile, you said?
Yeah, percentile.
Well, it's not great. Maybe I shouldn't have done it. It's an 18.
18.
Hmm.
Okay.
Oh my.
When the DM smiles, it's too late.
Yeah, when the DM goes, "This is your roll." Okay.
So
like that's how you know it's bad.
the night passes. Everyone gets a nice long rest. And in the morning, Belvedere walks in, little tray of like morning breakfast pastries and a pot of like boiling hot coffee. I didn't want to wake any of you last night, but somebody stopped by the camp and had a package for you. I haven't opened it. That would be uncouth of me, but there is a well, shall I bring it in?
Quick question. Did you happen to read who it is to and from?
They just said that it was to be dropped off here. They didn't give a name or anything, but they said that the owners of this tent would be the people I should deliver it to.
Allow me to inspect it first. Further.
Walks over and he's like, well, I can bring it in if you want. It's no trouble at all.
No, we'll leave it outside for now. I'll go with you, and you can point it out.
Okay. And you walk out and he points to like this very ornate looking chest. The chest looks like it's made out of solid brass.
Ooh.
Runes like kind of like carved around like the hinges and everything. The front part of the chest where where you would normally see the keyhole is like an open like fanged skull. But there doesn't seem to be any keyhole in there. Instead, there's a small open square. Looks to be large enough to put your hand inside.
I'm gonna toss the antler bit that I gave to him and back. I'm just gonna toss that in there because I think I
Like
still
just
have
into
it.
the hole.
Yeah, just into the hole to check it.
And you just toss it in, and it's like you just hear it click inside.
Click, click, click.
Give me a
Okay.
sec.
So no like
No
no
reaction.
mimic noises of.
No.
That's what I was afraid of.
Okay.
I don't want to
Well.
stick my hand in there.
The skull is the only thing that's throwing me off.
You said it was a fanged skull?
Yeah, like
What
it's an
kind of
open
fangs?
mouth, and it's got like two very prevalent fangs up at the like where the incisors would be, but the rest of the teeth look very jagged.
This is very horrible decoration. Where would you put this in
Actually-
your home?
Chloe,
Yeah.
does this seem like anything from around here? Like, I don't understand the artistry behind this thing.
Is there anything about the way this chest is designed that might seem familiar to me at all, or I might be able to
This
pinpoint where on the continent it may have originated?
is completely alien to you. You've never seen a chest made out of brass itself. You've seen chests with brass hinges or like brass handles or whatnot, but this chest is made out of brass completely.
Yeah, no, I've broken into a lot of really fancy chests, but nothing like this before.
Okay.
Would I be able to maybe do like an intelligence or arcana check to kind of see if I recognize it?
Yes, you can give me an arcana roll if you wish.
I will. I shall. Which dice do I want? I'll go classic. Oh, that's 15 plus. Hold on 1 second. What do I got? Oh Jesus, that's a 21.
21. So you get a little closer and you begin to give this chest a once over. And you notice like the very ornate intricacies on this chest, the hinges, the runes, everything like that. And you do remember while you were at the college that you did read up on very intricate sarcophagi that you would use these specific runes of protection on them, sort of preventing any like outside hindrance or outside damage, keeping normally whomever was inside safe.
Is this thing really the size of a sarcophagi?
No, it's a large chest. It is a very like it is like
Okay.
pretty much something you would see like in a blacksmith shop, to where they would be holding a lot of material and stuff inside. It is a very sturdy, heavy chest.
So they're almost like trick openings, like meant to like dissuade anyone from opening.
The runes themselves are meant to stop any sort of tampering, any sort of like trying to pop the chest open without going through the front.
Okay.
It's
Can
it's
I-
it's
See if I could cast
it's a-
identify on
it's
it.
a very sturdy reinforcement. Like whomever made this is a master at their craft.
Okay, because I was gonna cast knock on it.
No. Well, it has a hand hold.
Wait. Don't
Well,
stick your hand in there.
Hand holds.
Okay.
Yeah,
I'm
it's
just
got
gonna-
two very sturdy brass handles on the side to lift up.
Probably not face this towards the camp, and just gonna try and like ease it over to where it's like on the edge of the perimeter.
Like,
And
and
just-
Danny, like you're strong, but you have a
Issues.
bit like you can. Everyone can see like the strain on Danny's face as she picks it up and moves it a little a ways from the tent.
Oh, jeez.
You
Yeah,
got this.
that's definitely metal.
You're so strong.
Yeah, this it's just like, oh yeah, it's brass.
And she'll just
Like,
flop
"Oh,
it
that's
down
not
and
brass
like as lightly as she can, but that's gonna be a ugh.
I'm gonna just do this because I'm gonna like kick myself if I don't try it. I'm gonna cast knock on it.
Okay.
You cast knock and you see the wards light up along the hinges as knock is counterspelled.
Ooh, okay, that's interesting.
Let me inspect that front opening area for any sort of like mechanical traps.
Okay. Take a look inside.
I'm gonna actually cast dancing lights, and put one of the little light orbs like right in the little
And
hole area
as
so I can
Little
see.
flashlight.
right as you that little light sort of flickers in, it's only in there for a brief moment before those wards come up again and dispel the light.
Okay.
What is I'm gonna say your passive perception, because it's not long enough for an investigation. What is your passive perception?
13.
13. All you could really make out that there seems to, like, as it goes in, there seems to be an indentation specifically for a hand inside.
Didn't see any mechanisms, but
Look at you doing,
whoever,
Sophia.
whoever made it definitely
Just
wants
totally-
someone to stick their hand in there.
So
just,
that is
like,
the catch-all.
well,
is
I'm
it needs to be
left-handed,
by a
so-
hand.
I don't mean to be insensitive, but is this something we could maybe have Belvedere do?
I mean,
'Cause
does
I
it
could
look like
fix him
Belvedere's
after.
automaton hand can fit in there?
Yeah, I mean that's something that I could probably.
Belvedere's maybe 6 feet tall. He's not like some like looming behemoth or anything.
Well,
He
I was
is
just
very
wondering how wide he
humanoid
was.
sized in shape.
It's
Fair. Okay,
because
so
he's built like Bob from Overwatch, so we don't know how big his.
He's
hands
got
and arms
like an adult human sized hand. It definitely looks like if Bob, damn it, Belvedere put his hand into the hole, it would fit.
All right, Belvedere.
Yes.
This might be a bit of a risk. Would you mind putting your hand in and grasping whatever mechanism is in there?
Oh, but of course, allow me. As he walks
Thank you.
forward, he kind of rolls up the sleeve on his shirt, and he just
As he goes
Sticks
by
it-
me, I'm gonna
Such a
cast
gentleman.
guidance on him just in case he needs
Okay.
it for anything.
and he sticks his hand in there, and he just stands there and waits, and he's just like, I don't want to alarm anyone, but there doesn't seem to be any sort of switch or anything in here. None that I can feel. And he kind of just takes his hand out, and his hand is completely unscathed.
I was gonna say, did you notice any trap button? You said no buttons, nothing like that, nothing.
But if there
Triggers?
was any sort of trap in there, I assume I would have triggered it when I put my hand in, but no, it just felt like a hole.
Maybe it requires a blood sacrifice.
Or it requires
Whoa,
someone not
Chloe?
made out of metal.
Yeah,
Yeah.
a blood sacrifice.
Good God, Chloe.
That's a story for later.
Okay.
Okay.
I kind
any
of
of
really
us
want to
are
stick my
curious.
hand in.
I mean, if you
Danielle
want to
shoves
stick
her
your
hand
hand
in.
in, stick your hand in. Oh,
I
hold
rolled
on.
a 3, so I would
Okay,
just gonna go ahead
you
and stick my
see,
hand
The
in.
two of you.
No, that
you-
was for me to decide
Yeah.
on sticking it,
Yeah.
on doing it. Okay,
Okay.
Okay.
Got this.
not for what happens after I did. That was not that roll.
Oh, I really love being in a party
So-
of brave people.
Well, okay. So who's sticking their hand in? Because it sounds like two people are sticking their hands in.
Zafira.
It's like Zafira.
Okay, Zafira, you stick your hand in, and as soon as Zafira sticks her hand in, the jaw slams around her wrist and like
Does it
holds her there.
hurt? Does it
Okay.
hurt, or is it more just?
Is this
Uh-oh.
some Dune shit?
Zafira, you are going to take 5 points of piercing damage as the teeth and fangs embed themselves into your arm.
Ow! 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 Owie! Owie!
And
ow,
as-
ow, ow.
As you begin to bleed, you can see the runes on the chest begin to light up in a very like bright crimson color as you hear the mechanisms inside the chest turn and click as the chest opens up.
In the name of science,
See?
And as
blood sacrifice.
exactly.
as it lets it kind of just like holds you there for a moment, and then it lets you go, and you can see just like the very deep penetration wounds around your wrist where it bit you.
Oh God.
Take a healing potion, dear.
Yeah. Okay.
Vanica happily holds one out to Zafira.
I just
Yeah.
take it like a shot and I stare.
As they're getting healed up, I'm gonna usher Chloe over to take a look inside with me.
Let's see.
So
Yeah.
as you like go to push the chest open, it will not open for you.
How much does a health potion heal?
Base health potion,
4 plus 2.
yeah, 2d4 plus 2.
Five. 7.
7. All right,
So,
So you-
I'm back to full health.
you're back to full health. As
Oh,
the
God.
chest will not open for Danny as Danny tries to push it open.
It's like, well, I think it only opens for one person then.
Who?
The one who gave the blood.
Nice. Okay.
Give me a
So you-
give me
We
a
could all give
second.
blood. Donate blood and plasma.
I'm not sticking
Where
my hand in there.
is your character sheet,
Why?
Saphira? Because I need to see something.
Hmm.
Saphira, you're an artificer, right? A battlesmith.
Yep.
Perfect. Okay. So, what I need everybody to do except Severa, is mute yourself. Deafen yourself.
Oh,
This
deafen.
is for Zafira only.
It pays to be brave.
Give us a thumbs up when we can undeafen ourselves.
Yep. So, as you open this chest, inside is a plethora of items. You see a very fine suit of armor made, again, out of brass, covering everything from head to toe. The head itself is in like the shape of, I want to say like a vulture, but with the mouth open, and inside the like the cover right here is almost like stained glass. This is a full bodysuit of armor that contours to your specialty. As you are a battlesmith, I believe you can wear up to medium-sized armor, or is it heavy?
I think that it's medium, but
Let me see.
or it's medium to heavy. Or I don't know.
I'm
I thought it
looking
was
it
light
up.
to medium.
I'm looking it up right now because I know you get an upgrade to the like the armors and stuff you can wear.
It pays to be brave and just, you know.
Yep.
It's like, all right, well, I know she's an adult, but she's still kind of kid-like in the whole thing of like, oh, I'm just gonna stick my hand in that. Nothing bad could ever possibly happen.
What is good? Okay. So, this armor is because you have no armor on right now, don't you?
I have
You have scale mail.
scale mail, yeah.
Oh yeah, so your armor should definitely be more than 13. It should be actually 15.
15?
Yeah, because scale mail gives you plus 2 AC. Funny enough,
Okay.
don't have to necessarily adjust that right now because your armor class is changing. As it looks like solid brass, it looks like it'd be heavy to you. But as you reach out and touch it, it's almost extremely lightweight as it sort of adjusts to your touch, almost as if it knows you. This armor class will give you a plus 3 AC and allow you to keep your dexterity modifier for a total of 16.
Okay, I'm sorry. So what is?
Give me a second. I'm going to put it on your
Yeah.
character. I'm going to put it on your character sheet.
Yeah, I was gonna say just do the update because I'm like plus 3 to the 13 that was now, or because you said it was 15, so plus 3 to that.
So I'm going to adjust your armor class as well so it's correct. So you have a 16 armor class now.
It's cool.
What sort of weapon do you prefer using? Because I see on your character
My
sheet
dog.
you've got a mace and you've got your gun.
The gun flail I wanted to continue.
Okay, you've got
using.
the gun flail. Perfect. So inside instead, because you've got the gun flail, I know you want to use that because it's the grenade launcher. Inside, there is what looks to be a longsword.
a longsword. Okay.
Yeah. But this longsword is a bit strange. as on either side of this of this long sword, you can see like vampiric runes sort of written along the side of the blades. While this blade does normal damage to people, if you were to stab somebody with it, these runes would activate a little bit of a healing property and begin to heal any damage you've taken over time.
Ooh.
It does basic longsword damage of a D8, but you can most definitely heal from this blade if you were to hit somebody with it.
Is it cursed in the way that it will periodically ask me to feed him blood?
No.
Okay.
On top of that, you begin, as you're looking into this chest, you begin to feel your little tiefling teeth sort of change a bit as you grow a pair of fangs. God damn it, you're putting the fangs in. As yes,
This was not planned. I just always have my fangs on my desk.
as
so
yes,
this is-
you are now a vampire.
Yes. I am stoked.
I will tell you right now.
Do I get both the armor and the sword?
Yeah,
or
the armor and that sword is yours.
Hell yeah. Okay.
The like
Okay.
yeah, so you get the armor and the sword. Much like a vampire, if you are in direct sunlight and you're not covered, you get negatives. You're not to the point to where you are a low tier vampire to where you burst into flames, but it's definitely annoying. I will send you the full stats on it because
Okay, I just put it in my weapons.
That's fine.
thing. We can adjust.
you get
it.
I'm going to
later.
give you a rundown of like the vampiric abilities and stuff you're going to get as you go on, but right now you look a little different now. You have the little teefies and everything.
Yes.
But yeah, we will go ahead and I would give a
My
thumbs
teeth
up.
are My teeth are crooked anyway, so it's like crooked fangs.
Was that a thumbs up?
That was
I
a
saw?
thumbs up. That
Yes.
was a thumbs up.
Okay.
Nobody's paying attention. It's like
Oh,
we're
good.
giving. It's like I'm giving the
Yeah,
thumbs
we're
up
good.
and
We all
nobody's
just went
paying
off and
attention.
Did our own thing.
Right.
I mean, that's what
didn't
happens
want
when
to.
Deafin.
So
I was
No,
like,
sorry.
I,
there was a moment.
so
I caught
as
myself trying to like read lips. I'm like, stop it, just look away.
so as you
Okay.
you see Saphira look into this chest, she kind of like smiles a little bit, and those of you around her can see that two fangs have sort of like formed in her mouth.
And this was, I said this before, this was not planned. I just always have fangs at my desk, so
Nice. But don't
It's like
tieflings
just-
normally have fangs anyway?
No, they don't have these fangs. They have like, a little bit more jagged teeth.
I give Danny
Okay.
a big old smile. Like, no, not like that. What's up with that? What is that? In your mouth. Open your mouth.
I think I'm a vampire now. I mean, my grandma would bring home these books from the library for me to read, and I mean, I would read vampire movies. I would read vampire books, and this is what it seems. So in that box, I got armor and a sword. that heals me
Looks in
because
looks
I
in the
get
box.
blood from it. Blood heals me. I'm a vampire now.
Just very nonchalant.
I knew this would happen ever since I was a kid. Eventually,
Ever since in my emo phase.
yes.
So it's daylight right now.
Mm-hmm.
I'm- we're outside.
Yeah.
Oh
Yeah.
shit.
Like, you don't notice yourself like bursting into flames, but you've got like a really bad migraine because you were out in the sunlight.
As very Zenith fashion, I reach into my pack and I pull out a parasol and I hold it over you.
Oh, thank you.
There you go,
Oh.
darling.
Thank
Good
you. I was feeling a little dizzy.
Um,
A bit dizzy.
You're a little muted, Gilly.
Jinx is down here like going like this, going. I'm trying to compare her fangs to your fangs. Like,
We have an actual bat person, and then a person who's trying to be a bat.
Yeah.
Hmm.
I think
Um,
we're twins.
Together we are a full vampire.
So is this
Yeah, one
is
birthday.
this a good thing or a bad? This is something you want or
I
something you
mean-
want fixed?
I'm not mad about it. I think it's pretty cool.
Do you want blood right now? Like, do you drink blood or does your soul drink blood?
You don't
Only
know
my
that.
sword.
No, you don't know
Oh.
that. Your sword heals you. You're
Because
still a
right
vampire.
Now, only my sword.
Here, like, take a little
Okay.
bite of me.
But it's like the wood,
Oh yeah, that's
so
right.
I don't know.
Damn it! I
I get a
forgot. I forgot.
splinter.
Don't
Like,
look at me.
you reach out and you bite in the wing. The fangs puncture the wood. As you begin to
I
see,
need.
as you
I was
begin
gonna-
to feel her bleed into your mouth.
Okay, well, I stop immediately because I was not expecting
Give
to
me-
actually be able to bite.
Actually,
Oh,
give me
okay.
a wisdom saving throw at disadvantage.
Oh god. Oh god.
You're a vampire. You gotta fight your instincts on this one.
Yep.
I'm gonna be using this one.
Oh,
Annie,
look,
stand by.
at disadvantage.
I've
Good luck.
got -1 to wisdom.
Oh no.
Okay.
If Vanica was here, this would never have happened.
12.
12.
Mm-hmm.
You bite in and you begin drinking. Like, you cannot fight the urge. Just like, she gets like a death grip on your arm and just starts like drinking you like a Capri Sun.
In the
I
name
pull
of
out-
science.
I
Stop.
pull out my silver one and I just kind of press it up against them, like, get off, get off, get off, get off.
Stop. Stop.
Do I stop?
I'm going
I don't know
to
if silver does anything to me.
Start tapping them with silver.
The silver doesn't do anything.
The silver blade.
The silver blade doesn't do anything.
I'm gonna Misty step away. Just
Okay,
to-
you can
Bye.
you could definitely Misty step out.
Okay, I did.
This was fun, and now it's an actual thing.
Hmm.
The
Oh,
bite
brother.
the bite and the blood loss only cause 3 points of damage. But Zafira, you have 3 temporary HP right now.
Hell yeah.
Oh, brother.
I
Okay.
am going to. I'm gonna do parkour and jump onto our enemies and suck the blood out, and then I'll have so much temporary HP.
Okay, but
But
don't.
you go
our-
into a frenzy. Like, you almost
Yeah.
just took me out. Me.
Yeah, as
You almost
like-
took me out.
As like
Oh,
that
that
blood
was me
starts
out of character. I'm so
Oh,
sorry.
as that blood
But
that
that
blood
is-
starts like coursing through you, you begin to hear everybody's heartbeat.
oh no.
Zafira,
Huh?
that's cool and all,
Huh?
but that's not going to help us. You do realize what we're fighting is undead. They don't
You
bleed.
don't drink dead blood.
You don't know all of them are undead. You just know that you fought some undead.
I mean,
Yeah.
usually sometimes the ones controlling the
That's
undead
all
are
we
undead
know.
themselves.
That's Danielle's reasoning. Like, that doesn't help against the undead.
Mama,
Sometimes-
did I lose
Despite-
any HP?
Yeah, you lost 3 HP.
Well, fun. Okay, thank you.
Well,
I
Dane, to
give
be,
you my health. I give you a health potion.
It's fine. It's good.
Dane, to be fair, this
Alright.
transformation didn't happen to help us. And if she's fine with it, then it's her choice.
That's fair.
I mean, I'm not gonna stake you or anything. But
Oh, yeah.
my God.
Yeah, I mean,
I'm
It's-
sorry. I'm sorry.
probably gonna take time and practice, for you to get used to the new you. But if this is a you that you want, then I don't know. I support you.
Zafira,
the
I
end of
will
the
say,
Out of it.
the more
Yeah, go
blood you
ahead.
drink, the more abilities you will unlock.
Oh, fun. Zafira, I will just say at the end of the day, we are all friends first, vampires second. Yes.
Friends are friends, not food. Got it. I
So,
figured.
Yes.
Belvedere,
Yes.
is there a place we can lock this away, this giant chest, and not easily access it here?
I
You
think
can't-
everyone should do the thing. Is it still available for?
No. This is your chest.
It was only a one thing.
This is a
Okay.
one shot.
Yeah,
Belvedere-
I don't want to be a vampire anyway. I've already
mean,
got fangs.
I mean, I've dabbled with the
All
idea.
the
It's been
snakes are
very
also
interesting.
vampires.
It's been very interesting, like the idea of a vampire to me. I've studied them. I've been very interested. I've dabbled with the idea, but I don't actually want to put it into action. What did the person look like who dropped this off, Belvedere?
Did he have fangs?
I didn't really get a look at him. They were sort of covered in a cloak and everything, and rather short but strong. They were able to lift the chest with ease. Just said that somebody
Am I
here was
strong?
just that they would.
Was it a feminine voice or a male voice?
I'm not really sure.
Do you know the concept of like gender when it comes to voices, Belvedere?
Yes. It was just this voice was very
Androgynous.
hidden. Just
Hidden. Okay.
it's quite weird when they spoke. It's almost as if other voices were speaking with it, as if
It's creepy.
a crowd were addressing.
The old chorus of whispers thing.
Yeah.
Okay.
Oh, you're
They
Yeah,
just
just
they
keep in
just
mind-
said that the chest was here for somebody in the group. Didn't give a name, but I would know when I saw it. And I guess it was for Saphira.
Fair
If you
enough.
just remember, not everyone with fangs makes vampire.
Anyway, since this is Zafira's chest now, did you get everything you needed out of it?
I don't know, DM. Did I?
Well, it's gonna take time for you to put the armor on, but yeah.
Okay.
As long as it's out of the chest.
Yeah.
I mean,
Okay.
it's her. We're
Just-
definitely probably take it by her bed.
Yeah, we're just gonna
Yeah, we can keep it
God.
if we keep it
just gonna
inside.
keep
Will
it
it
in
be?
the camp.
And we close the camp. Will it go in there
Yes.
too? Got it. Okay, yeah, just put it.
The only thing
Sorry,
you can't put in there is living material. You cannot leave living material inside the camp when you shut it down.
Okay. You know,
So just gonna put that in the tent and just next to your bed and
Oh.
yeah.
You're
Since
so
Zafira's
sure.
undead, we can just leave Zafira in the camp.
Zafira is not undead.
Oh, okay.
Thank goodness. Okay, so
I'm sorry. Corey, thank you so much. You know how much I love vampires.
Oh, you make it sound like this is a blessing. Remember,
It is what we make of it.
Fox rolled an 18.
You told me that when you're setting up camp and you're rolling percentiles, rolling low does not necessarily mean a bad thing.
It
But
just
roll really low.
rolling
usually means
really
bad.
low means it's normally bad.
Some people take better to vampire life than other people.
I'm adaptable. What can I say? I'm built different, clearly.
just gonna put that in the back of my mind. All right, are we ready to set out?
Danny's got a blood vessel about to pop in her head.
We're not that far yet, but we're getting there.
And Zafira just sees it pulsing.
Yeah.
No. Hey.
You're gonna
No.
have to get me
It's like a puppy.
kid backpack.
It's like a
They get
puppy.
you a water squirter. Psst.
You have to get
So-
me a little kid backpack with a leash.
As you
Water-
see Zafira
Yeah,
put
water
on
squirter.
this armor, it like pretty much covers like from like foot to neck. and it looks to be again made out of brass.
It's actually super comfortable.
The helmet though, she has a helmet as well that is in the shape of like a vulture's head, but with like the mouth sort of open, and the front panel is like sort of like stained glass.
Oh shit, that looks dope.
Right?
When you have the helmet on, Zafira, you're completely protected from the sun. And yes, I completely stole this from Castlevania.
That makes sense.
Who
Castlevania's
cares?
got a lot
If
of good content to steal from.
Yeah.
So.
If it's
Yeah.
dope, use it.
Does it adapt to the
exactly.
antlers?
Yeah, I was gonna ask the horns and the antlers and everything.
Horns and everything fit in the helmet. Because it is technically a magic item, it will adjust to the size of the wearer.
Okay. Can I still have my horns and antlers outside of the helmet? Like just kind of have it be like a
Kind of like
round-
how they're coming out the side of the head.
Mhm.
I mean, if you want, yeah.
have it be like
We're just making it rougher for Zoro to draw. That's all we're doing.
okay,
Can
fair
you
enough.
please stop shaking the monitor? Make it look like I'm
I
going
was
through an
thinking, like,
earthquake here.
Two pieces.
I was worried about
Oh no,
you.
it's a solid helmet.
Got it.
Okay.
Well,
Okay.
damn. We
That's
still
the
love
thing.
you. We still
I'm
love you.
glad. I'm glad. I'm sorry I bit you and couldn't stop.
What's a little bite amongst friends, you know?
Well, don't say that around me. It's more than one bite.
Okay.
But if you get that urge again, to bite and not let go, just warn us first, maybe.
Let me bite you in return.
Here.
No, I'm just joking. I'm
Or
not-
that.
I'm not gonna bite you. I'm not gonna bite you.
Chapter 1, thirst over the captain. Chapter 2, thirst over your friends. Look.
Oh no.
I didn't mean it like that. I meant like a tit for tat kind of thing. You fuck.
Yeah, right.
It did!
Alright.
I'm very respectful when it comes to thirsting over my friends.
I'm gonna go ahead and set up the cards.
I'm gonna get the camp together. Okay, goodbye, Belvedere. Sorry you have to be trapped with this scary brass chest that turns people into vampires.
You
Oh,
can go
it is quite all right. I am immune to fear. I feel
love
nothing.
that.
I love.
I love you. Can I give you a hug?
Of course.
I would just say in the future, Belvedere, and this is not a criticism, but maybe an idea. If someone comes in the middle of the night asking for us, you can always wake us up.
I will keep that in mind.
Thank you. And I'm closing up the camp.
All right, and as the camp closes up and you kind of get back into the cart, Danny, are you still keeping on your way?
Yep. But before anything, I'm just gonna say we'll stop at the crossroads, or when we get close to it, I'll turn to Zenith
Hmm?
and Tracker.
Oh, yes.
So that'll be when we get to the crossroads itself.
Give me the signal when it's time.
Okay.
Okay.
Okay. What signal? I don't know.
Make it up. I'll know. I'll know.
All right. And once everyone's on board, I believe we'll be on our way.
Alright. The cart has a canopy and everything, right?
Yes.
Okay.
If
I
you
sit
if
in the-
you take time to set up the canopy, you can set up the canopy and everything to where you are now covered from the sun. But if you have your armor on, you don't have to worry about the sun. Doesn't
I
affect you.
know, but it's look. We talked earlier about how we always need to wear sunscreen. So
Absolutely. Can't just be out in the sun willy-nilly.
yeah, so making it safe for everyone, not just me.
Okay.
That's very thoughtful. All right, let's get going.
All right.
All right,
and
Danny.
just
There
at a
is
normal
there
pace.
is. I was gonna say there is now foot traffic on the road, so
normal traffic.
normal
pace.
traffic.
So we can't Tokyo drift.
I mean, you could, but it's gonna be much more difficult. And even though if you are trying to rescue Captain Sigmund, he's probably going to look, down upon vehicular manslaughter.
Wait,
Wait, he doesn't know.
Yeah, exactly. What he doesn't know. It won't.
He
We
doesn't
know
even
it won't
know.
kill him because his soul's off elsewhere.
Random
already
soul
dead,
passes
so.
by. Hey, did you hear about that traffic earlier? Yeah, some crazy redhead was just driving around.
Did you hear about that 5-car pileup?
Just random souls going by his soul. Just like, what the fuck is she doing now?
Okay, since you're going at a normal pace, you are proficient with land vehicles. I'm not going to make you roll.
Okay.
Though at a normal pace, you are probably going to get to the crossroads probably around noon.
All right. So not terribly long.
Not terribly long, nothing like that, but
Yeah, we don't want to cause suspicion either.
okay. So I will leave it up to you when you are going to give the signal in order to try to see if you can locate where that individual was at.
Yeah, as soon as we can actually see the crossroads, like there's an obvious like divide
Mhm.
for River Road or Sordid Road, I'll turn back and say, Xanath, time to ping. The
Oh.
pinger.
Yes. I pull the ring out of my pack and I slide it on.
Question is was the ping tied to Sigmund or was it tied to the individual that had
It's
escaped?
tied to the individual.
Okay. So you ping and it's like almost like they're standing smack dab in the middle of the crossroads.
Danny,
Mm-hmm.
is there anybody is there anybody in the crossroads right now other than us?
I can see the split, so would I see some figure
You
standing
see a hooded figure sort of laying slumped up against the signposts of the crossroads right in the center.
It's saying that they're right in front of us. Like right here. They haven't moved.
She'll trot
tell
up
me
to. She'll stop
anything else?
maybe about 60 feet away from
Okay.
the signpost, and she's like, "Stay here." And she
gonna-
will hop out and start making her way over.
I take the ring off, by the way.
I'm also hopping out of the cart.
Yeah, because it's technically tied to the caster's, the caster of that ring's essence.
Body, isn't it?
Yeah.
Oh no.
Well, not body, but like the essence. So the magical essence.
Oh, okay.
So is it only Danny who's going forward?
No, Chloe's going to, right?
Oh,
Chloe's
Chloe's
going
going
as
to?
well. Yeah.
Chloe and
Okay.
Danny? Okay.
I'll kind of scramble into the front seat, like the driver's seat, just to kind of look over at what's going
Yeah.
on.
Okay.
Yeah.
We're all paying attention.
Stay out of the sun's. If
I'm
you're-
probably on top of Zephyr's head still, like looking over. Hey, I gotta get height somehow.
You
Chloe
got
shade the sun.
you got the box seats right now.
Be careful.
Always.
Give me one moment because I need to get something.
Okay.
I think out of all of us, I'm extremely happy that it was Zafira who became a vampire because I think you would appreciate it the most.
Danielle would have freaked
Also-
the fuck out.
I think it'd be a little bit weird to be a bat person and a vampire bat person. Like,
It's like a little redundant. We get it.
a little on the nose.
We get it.
All right, so I'm going to take you all to a map.
Okay.
Ooh.
Fox
Scared,
through
but
the
okay.
vampire
Cowboy,
Gorgon,
take
which
me
sounds
away.
awesome.
Cowboy, take me away.
It does sound awesome, except eventually I'll be turning my prey to stone, which is not very conducive for the
exactly.
vampiric lifestyle.
You can't get blood out of a stone.
That's when you
Except
just
that one guy in that one campaign.
Except that one guy. All right. So the two of you begin to leave the cart and you make your way towards the individual here. Sort of just laying on, like, just slumped, like unresponsive against the signpost.
They're laying down. I thought they were like doing a little
T-posing.
dance.
They're T-posing.
I thought they were like
Just
sitting
gonna-
up against
No,
the post and kind of like stuck down.
I looked for a body token. It's like, yeah, this is free.
Yeah, so Danielle already has her sword out, and she'll just kind of walk up to it and prod it, like on the bottom of the sole.
You kind of like prod it and no response.
Would we be this far back?
Yes, because Danny parked the cart about 60 feet back.
All right.
All right.
Are they alive?
No, they're not even breathing, from the look of it.
And as you say that, Chloe, you notice the body kind of begin to twitch a little bit.
Oh no.
Look again, Danny.
And Danny, you kind of like as you look, or as it looks up at you and you raise your sword, you notice its mouth open up and its skull just completely split open as the body is just obliterated.
Ray shield. Like,
Second.
oh god.
As this giant beast sort of just erupts out of the corpse.
Whoa.
Fuck
Mother.
me.
Of course, you
What
laid
is
traps.
that?
What is that?
An amalgamation.
Ew. What is
Oh,
that?
it's another snake thingy.
It looks
But-
like something out of Fallout.
Yeah, it does.
Wow,
It's actually a behir.
But here,
Yes.
Oh, I've heard about. I've heard the
here.
name, but I didn't know what they looked like.
That is creepy as fuck.
Like
Ew.
a centipede with people legs instead of bug legs.
Okay, Fox. Okay.
I mean, that's what it is. That's what it is.
that's accurate.
Question. Is it undead?
You don't know.
Good question.
Je ne sais pas, mon ami.
Can I cast identify?
Identify doesn't identify the type of a creature.
It identifies if there's magic and the type of magic and how to use it.
I can
So-
tell you which one. Necromancy.
Necromancy. Alrighty. Oh my god, I rolled so bad. Got a fucking 4.
Oof.
Just gonna wait for the turn order. There we go.
I gotta transfer the information on the unicorn curse to my actual notebook.
Oh,
Yeah.
like unicorn curse. Oh yeah.
Is that the one where someone's following Jinx? Or no?
No, it's from our Monday game.
Oh, my bad.
I don't think
I
I
hope-
was following Jinx.
No, remember you drew that card.
Oh
from
yeah,
the-
I got someone who's upset with me. Yeah, that's right.
Yeah. And it's Grandpa Ruby, remember? Making his way.
This is a terrible time for me to say I have to go to the bathroom, but considering
I was
that
going
my
to I was
initiative
going to
is a
say
9,
I was going to say before we start battle, let's go ahead and take a quick break so we get everything taken care of, because battle is about to commence and sometimes battle runs
Oh, yeah.
long.
Yes, it is.
like 3 hours like before.
Good times.
That did take a while, didn't it?
Mm-hmm.
That's the one thing about D&D is combat takes a long time.
It's literally spaghetti western style, though.
Yeah, it's like everything like you're playing, it takes about 2.5 hours, but in reality, a minute may have passed.
Yeah.
But yeah, so let's go ahead and take a quick break here so we can stretch our legs, all that fun stuff, and we will be right back.
Wish
still working on it, but I'm in the
And
process of
we
making a little sign for my cubicle
back.
for guide.
Hello.
Hello.
My.
Welcome
You should
to
totally do that,
die.
Severa.
Welcome to die.
Welcome
the
to die.
All
I
right,
came here to live, to be free.
Danny.
Oh, it's me first. Saying that, it's like,
Oh shit! I forgot that we
What?
were doing battle.
Oh yeah, my music is way too chill for this. Hold on.
Yeah.
well,
You think so?
we
Oh.
are going to rage.
Rage.
And for a bonus action, and then got one loaded, so here goes nothing with the silver sword.
Don't forget your rage effect.
And yep, rage effect needs to go off first.
Oh wait,
Yep.
wild magic.
Yep.
That's right.
We got all the wild magic in this game.
Wild magic barbarian.
We're- Everyone's a wild card this game.
Wild magic. Nah, we have wild deck.
I would play that class.
Wild cards.
Okay, Danny.
Mm-hmm.
As soon as your rage effect takes off, you teleport up to 30 feet away to an unoccupied space you can see. Until your rage ends, you can use this effect again on each of your turns as a bonus action.
Okay, so immediately, whoop. Doesn't really
Pop.
change much. Just-
Yeah, because
Oh,
it
that's
says
weird.
up to 30 feet.
yeah, and we are going to use a bullet in the swing. Let's see. Does there we go. This is, okay. So does a 16 hit?
Yes, a 16 will hit.
Alrighty. So that's D8 and a D6. Okay, not bad. Alright. Let's see here. +2. Do you need the damage separate for force damage, or?
Yeah, go ahead and give it to me separate.
Alright, so the actual damage is going to be a 15 from the sword, and then 3 from the force damage.
Okay. Anything else?
Yeah, just got her sword and board ready. She's already good to go.
Okay. Chloe.
Well, before I bestow anything on Danny, I need to roll to see what the hell it is I'm bestowing.
Right.
Number 5. What's number 5? Okay, yeah. So I'll put this on Danny. I'll use my action to call upon the tail of the Avenger. So for the next minute, any creature that hits you, Danny, with a melee attack will be taking force damage equal to a roll of my Bardic Inspiration die.
Which
Nice.
is
Nice.
a D6.
Yeah, so anytime it happens, I'll roll the d6 for the damage, but
Gotcha,
it is
gotcha.
on you. So if I
Roger
forget,
that.
remind me to roll that.
Of course.
And that, I think, is all Chloe's going to do right now. Actually, no, she's going to step back a little bit. That'll be it.
Okay.
Okay, so as you step back, it is going to make an attack of opportunity.
Oh shit, it's got reach.
It's got reach.
Well, at least now we know.
Yep.
Does a 13 hit you?
It does not. AC of 14.
Surprising.
Very surprising.
Normally, I expect an AC of 13 to hit pretty much every one of Fox's characters.
Yeah, I usually have really low AC on everybody.
And you barely avoid it as like its jaws, like its like long neck, just like shoots over Danny and just like tries to like snap at you. It's gonna bring up Jinx.
All right. Jinx. We have to get a little bit closer. Let's see. Yeah, sorry, I got a kid in the background. I see. Okay, so there. I'd see me within 30 feet of it. There, will put me there. So to kind of lift up off of Pierre's head and kind of like fly forward a little bit, seeing this thing come out. Going to cast. Oh, that's a reaction spell. Okay, sorry. We're gonna see if this does anything. We're gonna cast Roaming Pain on it. So, the first level spell. So it causes severe pain in a random part of its body.
Okay.
Rolling d6, we got a 6, which is half its movement if it gets the pain there.
Okay.
And it must
Gotta make a con saving throw.
con saving throw. Yep. And if it succeeds, it's able to ignore the pain.
That's
for
a
that
10.
round. Well, that doesn't save.
So it's got half movement right now.
Yep. At the start of each of its turns, it gets to re-roll that to see if the pain affects. At the start of each turn, round, the duration of the spell, roll again on the table to see where the pain affects the target in that round. So each round, I get to continue this concentration.
Nice.
So right now, its movement is halved for this round.
That's what you get, bitch. That's what you get.
That was an action. I don't have a bonus action spell right now. So, I do have... Nope, just that. So, we're going to do that, and we're just going to kind of hover here. However, I'm guessing I'm like maybe 5-10 feet off the ground because I was up off the cart. Off Severa's head, off the cart. So, we'll just hover here. Oh, and I need to roll for my wild magic.
Yes.
That's a 9, so that does not go off.
Okay.
Okay. So it's turn. As the two of you are a little bit of a distance away. They are intelligent. No, they're not. No, they are not. Okay.
They're dumb.
So at that thing, it's just it's going to attack. It's going to go after Danny. So Danny, it's going to make 2 bite attacks against you. I'm sorry, 1 bite attack against you. 1 bite attack against you.
Ah, fair.
That is going to be a natural 20 though for a 27.
That
Silvery
hits.
barbs.
Ooh.
Does that have a range?
Let me check, my friend. 60 feet, and I'm 55 feet away.
Yo.
Yeah, did park 60 feet away, so either way.
That's me.
That's Zafira.
Oh yeah.
Yep, 60 feet. You can hit it.
Wonderful.
What does Silvery Barbs do again? Is that the
a creature
reroll?
you- Yes, sir. A creature you see within 60 feet of yourselves that succeeds on an attack roll, an ability check, or a saving throw. You magically distract the triggering creature and turn its momentary uncertainty into encouragement for another creature. Triggering creature must re-roll the d20 and use the lower roll. You can then choose a different creature you can see within range. You can choose yourself. The chosen creature has advantage on the next attack roll, ability check, or saving throw makes within a minute.
Nice. So not as bad. That's going to be a 22.
Still hits.
Not a crit though.
But
And
then,
that's
and then I'm gonna choose Danny for the was it? Well, I mean, should I really? Because you're raging.
I mean, I'm just attacking. Anyone else could probably use it for a better skill, honestly.
Well, we'll probably do Chloe then.
Danny,
Okay.
you are going to take 22 points of piercing damage.
Alright, 22 reduced to 11.
And then it's going to make a constrict attack. That is going to be a 26.
Yeah, that hits.
We don't have our healer, you guys.
True.
Oh no.
We have lots of healing
So
potions.
you
We
were
do.
you were
You
going to
also
take
get- I can
you're
heal.
going to take 5 points of bludgeoning damage
Oh, okay.
Okay.
and then
I feel
12 points of
that was
slashing damage. And you are grappled and restrained.
Alright. Grappled and restrained. Oh no.
And as Danny takes that damage, the spectral visage of a paladin, like twice Danny's size, like appears occupying the same space as her and like slams his shield down, then takes 2 swipes forward with his Morning Star, let's say. And this thing takes a total of 9 force damage. From
9 force
both-
damage.
Both
Okay.
those hits that it got on Danny.
God damn! Let's fucking go. That was kind of dope.
I'm so glad we're back.
Back and better than ever,
Okay.
baby.
Yep. So you are grappled right now, Danny.
Yep.
Zafira.
Okay. That's fair. It would help if I moved the turn order bar from the thing. How do I? Oh, there's the ruler.
If you do go that way, you will have to jump that fence. So that's going to be technically difficult terrain. So that's going to cost 10 feet of movement to jump over it.
Yeah, that's what I was thinking. I was like, okay. Because I have
30.
I have 30. So I'm just trying to get like different angle.
Yeah, it's okay if you have to take 2 actions to do it, but that is 2 actions if you decide to go further than that 20 marker.
Yeah, that's the thing. Well,
Danny's short, you can shoot over her head.
Yeah, this thing is huge. It's not huge. It's a large creature. Like it's like Danny
I just
isn't
wish we were, like,
necessarily
slightly that way, and everyone was not in a line.
okay. So unless you are using a spell that is a line ability, you're not gonna accrue any sort of negative by shooting your gun. Now, if you're shooting if you're shooting the grenade,
magic. Yeah.
if you shoot the grenade, you can hit Danny, because Danny is technically being held by it. If you shoot magic and it's on an AoE ability, you can hit the creature without hitting Danny. If you shoot the
Okay.
grenade, you're gonna hit Danny.
Okay. All right. Oh, and one thing that I wanted to ask you is I'm probably sure that I asked last time. Is the homunculus servant, that's something that has to be prepared?
That is something that has to be prepared. Oh, speaking of that, I didn't put Pop-Tart out. I am a horrible person.
I wasn't, because Pop-Tart wasn't with me in the last battle, so I wasn't sure if, like,
They're
Can you
with
just-
you.
I was
It's just
gonna
like
say, can you
yeah,
just
just deploy 'em.
assume that, like, he's always with
No,
me?
Pop-Tart is always with you unless you. I just forget that you have Pop-Tart. But yes, Pop-Tart is with you.
Dismiss him.
Yeah, and not even dismiss them. You can't dismiss them. They are like a permanent fixture until
Must
they
be
die.
nice to make your own friends.
Yeah, until they die, and then you just spend an hour and you make them again.
Why can't real friends be like that?
Robots?
Some of them are.
true.
I'm
Very
part
true.
robot.
He's a cyborg. Okay, I want to move. It won't let me grab onto my token.
Are you on the pointer and not the ruler?
I was on the grabby hand. You would think that the grabby hand would,
Nope, it's not the grabby hand.
No.
Is panning the
Yeah.
the map around.
Alright, so I am going to use Firebolt.
Okay.
Which is... What do I roll for that? To pray the... Because it's a cantrip, so it's 1d10 fire damage.
You have to roll an attack though.
No, I know, but I was just...
Mhm.
It's 10 plus dex, right? My
No, your
roll was
spellcasting
10.
modifier.
Spellcasting modifier. I forget how to play every time. 16.
16 will hit.
Okay.
Well, it's also we haven't played for a month, so.
It's a big room. Nice. There we go. What's up? 6.
6 points of
for-
fire damage.
Yeah.
Okay. Anything else?
For Pop Tart. It can move and use its reaction on its own, but the only action it take on its turn is a dog.
Unless you use a bonus
dog
action to instruct them to attack.
Do I get bonus actions?
Yeah, you get a bonus action every round.
Pop Tart, go!
Pop-Tart's got a speed of what, 40?
Does not state here.
Let me see. Yep, 40 feet.
40 feet. Okay. That's fine. And it's still gonna be fine to dodge on its own if
Yep.
it comes after.
Zenith.
Can't do anything besides like bite. So
Hello. I'm going to cast Dark Bolt, and I can put it in the chat for you. Essentially, it's like a dark magic missile. So I have to make a ranged spell attack, and it says for each target, but I'm just gonna aim all 3 of these dark bolts at him. So, do I do a D20? Wait.
Yeah, it's
I do a
it's a
D20
D
for that?
it's a D20 plus your spellcasting modifier to hit.
And I'm so sorry, my spellcasting modifier was what again?
Your intelligence modifier
Thank
plus
you.
proficiency.
Plus proficiency bonus, yeah. On your spell page, it should show. There should be like a little square.
Spell
up there.
attack bonus?
Yeah, spell attack bonus. That's
Okay,
it.
thank you. That is an 18 plus 6, so that's a 24.
Okay, so 24 will hit. Do 2 more for each of the other rays.
No, I just do it for each target.
It's yeah, and since it says make a ranged spell attack for each target, not each
yeah,
ray.
but
Okay,
it's just
yeah.
the one target.
You're right.
And you're targeting it 3 times.
No, the spell only requires 1 roll per ray, not each target.
Oh, really?
Yeah. So no, it requires
flip
each
it.
target, not per ray. Yeah, there you go. So yeah,
Oh, yeah,
so the 3 rays will hit.
Sweet.
So
and then,
3d10 cold damage.
Sweet. Where's my D10s? There you are, love. I've got 3 of you now.
It's a definite upgrade to the other one, Scorching Ray.
Mm-hmm. Is that right? Wait, is that the one that looks like a diamond, or is that the one that looks like a... I'm so sorry.
It's
I always
like
forget.
a little, almost cylinder-like, I guess.
This one. Got it. Thank you. And I've got another one. Okay. I got a 4 and a 3, and then one more time, and then a 7. Okay, so 7, 7, 14. Can I add a little flavor to it?
Yes, you can.
Okay, so I'm going to, well,
Make it spicy.
yeah, a little bit. I wanted to hop out of the cart first before I shot this,
Of course.
and like move forward that much.
Definitely.
I know my AC is 15 now, but come on.
It's got
16
reach,
now,
but it doesn't
technically.
have that much of a reach.
Yeah, and I kind of like put my hand to the sky, and I like it's almost like the shadows around us like lessen slightly, as they all kind of go into my hand, and I shoot them one by one at this thing, and they hit and cause 14 damage.
Ooh.
Nice.
There we go. And then that is it for me.
Alrighty.
Short and sweet.
Oh yeah.
Danny,
All right.
you are currently
bad.
restrained right now, so all that means is your speed becomes 0 and you can't benefit from any bonus to your speed.
That's
Attack rolls against you have advantage, and you have disadvantage on your attack rolls.
Oh wait, I'm so
Oh.
sorry. I'm so sorry. Rojan, I forgot. Any target that was hit by any number of rays must make a successful Constitution saving throw or be unable to use a reaction until the start of the next turn.
Constitution saving throw. Jack shit. It's gonna be a total of 9. So I can't use a reaction, meaning attacks of opportunity, any sort of anything like that.
Okay, my bad. I forgot.
All good.
Let's see. Well, bonus action. Teleport out of the grab.
You could do that.
Smart.
Hell yeah.
And then
As the figure kind of just like stares at where you were at and where you're at now. It kind of like gives you like it kind of gives you like the clever girl look.
Never go.
dabs today. And another bullet is going to be used.
Okay.
Let's see. That is going to be. Ooh, that's going to be a 19 to hit.
A 19 will hit.
And then. +6. Alright, 7, 6. That's 13 plus 6. Okay, so separately. So 6 force damage.
Okay.
And then another 13 slashing.
Nice. Anything else?
She's pretty much in a good position where she is right now, so she doesn't need to move. Her bonus action was used, so that's it. Doesn't have extra attack yet.
Okay. Chloe.
Well, Chloe made a reference earlier to the chorus of whispers, and she knows about that because that's one of her tricks. As she begins to speak, and the area fills with a chorus of nonsensical whispers as she casts dissonant whispers on this creature. And she's upcasting it to 2nd level, so it needs to make a wisdom saving throw.
Does it have this works no matter if they understand the language or not, correct?
Right, yeah.
Okay.
As long as it can hear, it will affect it.
Jesus, my saving throws suck today. That's a
wait.
6.
I think
I will
it's
take that.
comeuppance for that one fight we had where you were just absolutely ruining us, and I was on the verge of crying.
When everybody just kept exploding.
Yeah, exploding, dropping off of towers. you know,
I
burning
did not
alive.
drop. I jumped and I slipped. That's
Well,
not
you went
jumping.
down.
Almost
you went
broke your leg.
down to the tent. And fell.
Listen, sorry we're not all super athletic barbarians. That's my freaking bad.
Falling with
Even I
style.
have my bad days. Yeah, falling with style.
So it is going to take 16 psychic damage as it is racked with terrible pain from these whispers. And one of these whispers is going to make its way over to Jinx and say softly in their ear, "I really like your wings." And you have a D6 Bardic Inspiration.
Okay.
Oh, that's so
Thank you.
cute.
That's
I love
cute.
that.
Dissonant
same as
compliment. And anything else?
Ow.
Nope, that's everything.
All right, Jinx.
So I'm gonna start with casting a cantrip. We're gonna cast infestation on this thing. So a cloud of mites, fleas, or other parasites momentarily appear on the creature. And I'm running a con saving throw.
Another con saving throw.
Yeah.
That is going to be a 19.
Alright, so you will save, so nothing's going to happen there. You won't have to move. But Jinx is going to move, kind of over here. And then, as my turn comes to an end, Roaming Pain is going to go off at the beginning of their turn. And the pain is going to move to its chest, which prevents it from making reactions or bonus actions unless it succeeds a con saving throw.
Okay. So on its turn, it gets the con saving throw at the start, right? Or at
Yep.
the end?
Let's start.
That is going to be a con saving throw of 16.
That barely makes it, so.
Okay.
It does not have anything against it this time.
But you still have my
Concentration.
dark bolt thing on it, so
Mhm.
it can't make reactions still anyway until the start of its turn. So there you go.
Oh, I should have done my reaction. That's
It's a turn.
stupid me. Oh well.
Let's go.
Next time.
Oh no.
If it backs up, do you get it an attack of opportunity
No,
as the player?
it hasn't left the threat range yet.
Has to go here to do that.
So it moves a bit just to line up two of you and Pop Tart.
Mm.
As it gets down like right in your face and it opens up its mouth, as you see lightning begin to spark in its jaws as it's going to do a lightning breath weapon as a 15-foot line of lightning flies out of its mouth.
Pop Tart can use the reaction to dodge.
Yep. Pop-Tart
because
can
they did
dodge.
not. They did not do any actual actions or anything. All they did was move. So
Yep.
Do I get a save?
Give me a second.
sorry.
So Pop Tart will have advantage on the saving throw, since they have the since they're taking the dodge action. Yes, this is a dexterity saving throw.
Raise shield reaction.
What does that do?
Let's see. Under my shield mastery or shield master, if you aren't incapacitated, you can add your shield's AC bonus to your dex saving throw. If it's basically under a dex saving throw, to take half, you can use your reaction to take no damage if you succeed on the saving throw.
If you succeed, so go ahead and make that
So-
save.
Alright, so let's see. Oh, that's a natural 1.
Oh no.
Yep, so full blast in the face.
Make that,
Always
that
worth a try, though.
That goes to the little bobble too.
Oh, you have the bobble, don't you?
Oh, you do.
Yep.
Oh no,
Oh,
not that thing.
no.
We learned what that did in one of the other campaigns,
Go
Look,
ahead.
you scared Malls right out of the call.
right?
Oh no.
No.
Scared Malls out of the call.
He's like, no, I don't want to die.
Yeah, random chaos on a 1 or a 20.
Yeah. What did I have you roll? Gilly, was it a percentile or was it a D20?
Oh crap! I really don't remember. I think it was a percentile.
I think it was a percentile. All right, go ahead and give me a percentile.
Alright.
I'm not positive on that though.
Oopsie. That is a... Oop, what is that? That is a 16 total.
Ouch.
I will say this, Danny. That bauble goes off, and for some reason, you drop your shield. And you take the full brunt of the damage. You're going to be taking double damage from this.
Oh no. Don't go down, don't go down.
Okay.
What did Pop-Tart make for the dex save?
16, but I don't know if I add.
Pop-Tart
So
makes
do I
it.
add my dex? Or...
I thought I sent you the thing for it. It's got a
I don't
plus
have
one.
it.
It's got a plus 1 to its.
to dex.
I'll send this over to you, but yeah, 16 will make it.
Okay. I
So
was gonna say I rolled 16, so.
Welcome back.
Dan and I were
This-
both like this over the router, like,
Jesus Christ. Okay.
That's good. We just told everyone you got so scared you just jumped out of the call.
oh. Nah, I'm not scared of lightning. What did I miss?
I'm getting full blast electricity in the face.
Because his little bauble went off and
Yeah, my
Yeah, drop
bobble,
the shield.
I rolled a nat 1. The bobble made me roll a 16 on percentile.
Oh, Jesus.
All right. So Pop-Tart is only taking 26 points of lightning damage.
Only.
Danny, because of that bauble, you are taking 106 lightning damage
Oh,
to the
never
face.
mind.
I just drop.
As it
How
was,
happy
it
is
was
to death at this level.
53 HP or 53 lightning damage that was thrown out.
53.
We just really want Danielle to die, don't we?
What's Danny's max HP?
55, and she was at 36.
Now, doesn't because you're raging, don't you take reduced
Only
damage?
I was totem
Physical.
of a bear.
Not from
Oh,
lightning.
fuck.
I'm not a totem person.
Okay.
Does that mean she's dead?
So you just see Danny like bring up the shield confidently, like she's gonna like block it, and then for some reason or another, she just lowers the shield and just takes the brunt of the lightning blast. As you can smell like cooked flesh now like emanating from the area as she falls to the ground. Zafira, you're up. That lightning attack is 90-10 damage.
Okay.
How many
I'm
hit
sorry.
points
I'm
does
just
Poppy
still
Tart?
trying to think about what just happened with weirds.
Ask, what level are you? 4?
4. Did
And
we
your
not
intel-
update everything?
No. I'm just doing something in my head. And your intelligence modifier is what?
4.
8. All right, so
Oh.
Pop-Tart has a total of 40 HP right now.
40 HP. Thank
Yeah.
you. Wait, was that before or after the 26?
This is before the 26.
All right, then I'll do that on mine. But so she's going to move pretty much to here, or like that, and cast Tasha's Caustic Brew.
The stuff you made in the hotel? Bring that up in the chat
Yeah.
so I can read it.
Wait, can I just ask, like, is Danny dead?
You don't know yet.
Don't they do death saving
Alright.
throw, like the saving throws and stuff on their turns?
We'll get to that. A stream of acid emanates from you in a line of 30 feet and 5 feet wide. Okay. Each creature in the line must make a dex save or be covered in acid. Okay. That's a dex save of a natural 1, so a total of 4. So they're going to take 2d4 acid damage right now. And then another 2d4 at the start of its turn each time. It's a concentration, but if you hold concentration, they take it for a minute.
So 5 points of damage.
Okay. And what about Pop Tart? You gonna instruct him to attack, or
because he can't heal anyone.
no? He is not Heal Dog.
I am Friend Dog. Oh, I can't move his token.
I can.
He goes up and he like sniffs Danielle, and then like attacks.
No,
like,
no, Nathan.
Okay, so the,
yes.
the attack modifier that you have is
Okay, I'll start be on the other side of Danielle.
Oh, below it.
no,
Yeah.
it has to be right there.
That's what I mean, like on the other side.
Oh.
Yeah.
So the attack that you got to roll is your spell attack modifier is his attack is his attack bonus. So you roll a d20 and you add that.
A d20 plus the spell attack bonus.
Yes.
$23.
23, that'll hit. So it does 1d8 plus your proficiency bonus force damage. So I think at this time you guys are what, a +2?
Yep.
Yeah, so 1d8 plus 2.
Nine.
9 damage.
Mhm.
Very good. So to let you know, anytime Pop-Tart isn't within 5 feet of an enemy, they have a reaction called deflect attack, which you impose disadvantage on attack rolls against anyone other than Pop-Tart.
Wait, sorry.
So if Pop-Tart is standing next to a monster, and the monster says goes to attack Danny, who's right next to it as well, Pop-Tart can use deflect attack as a reaction to impose disadvantage on that attack roll.
They're gonna be doing that every time.
Yeah,
Just letting you know.
it's just they bork and they scare them. And
Bork.
okay, and we're gonna go to Zenith.
Okay, I'm gonna do Cloying Darkness, and hold on. It's a ranged spell attack that hits the target, takes 2d8 necrotic damage, and has to make a Constitution saving throw.
Okay.
If it fails, we'll talk about that. So give me 1 second. Is that the right dice? No, it's not. Sorry. Ooh. I got a 16.
16 will hit.
Okay, so that is 2d8. 1 second. I always freaking forget what my d8s look like. I'm so sorry.
Those are the diamonds.
Same.
The diamond?
Yeah, d8s are the
One.
diamonds. Yeah.
Okay, so 2d8. Have
Right.
fun.
I get d10s and d12s.
I got 11.
I think.
11.
Yeah.
How do you want to do this?
I see Danny go down, and I see that lightning shoot out and hurt Pop-Tart, and like my heart's in my throat, and I'm like fucking terrified, and I just reach out almost desperately because I want to help, but I'm not a healer like anybody, and just all the shadows like around me kind of go up my leg, up my body, through my arm, and just shoot out towards this thing, and it shoots it like right in the neck, and just kind of like engulfs it and like squeezes it almost.
Nice. As this thing kind of it begins to die, you see it kind of sort of convulse and just sort of start breaking apart as just this gnarled, disfigured human body just sort of reforms and just lays at the ground next to Danny and Pop-Tart.
Are we out of combat?
But with that, you are out of combat.
Okay. I want to run up to Danny and see if I can hear a heartbeat or anything like that.
Well,
Give
Or
me a medicine
how's
check.
Danny looking?
Give me a medicine check.
No,
I would,
Yeah, give me a medicine check.
I would like to offer
don't need to.
assistance.
No, give me a medicine check.
I that's one of my abilities, though.
Yes, and
Okay.
I'm telling you, give me a medicine check.
But my medicine is -1.
Can I offer assistance?
Yes.
So you have advantage?
Yes,
Thank
you
you.
could run up and offer to help.
Okay.
Not 20.
Oh, let's go.
The first one, I didn't.
Dead as a doornail.
Fucking shit.
Like her body is just like head to toe, just complete burns, just completely charred. You can like the lightning marks have like just sort of like embedded into like black permanent fixtures onto the flesh. You can see parts of her clothing have either been burned or burned into the skin as well. She is cooked. Like you have only seen this one other time in your life, and that is when you saw a squirrel in the forest get nailed by a lightning.
What is a squirrel get nailed by what?
A lightning
Lightning
bolt.
bolt.
Lightning bolt. Got it. Okay.
How long have we been fighting this thing?
It's only been like 2 rounds, so this has been probably like in total 12 seconds.
Okay. I'm going to. I want to take out the locket that Matilda gave me. The one that's temporal. And it can go back like an hour, right? And I've been wearing it on my person, so it's gotten all.
Oh
that
yeah,
time.
the Hermione Granger time turner.
Yeah. That does that just affect me, or does it affect everybody around me?
You weren't really told. You
Yeah,
were just told that it can reverse time.
If anything,
Fuck
I have
it.
the fake card, but fuck it.
Fuck it. I'm gonna give that a go. I'm gonna, I guess,
Do
fiddle around with it and see if I can turn us back an hour.
Fuck it. We'll do it live.
Yeah.
Fuck it, we'll do it live.
Okay. Can you give me a D20?
Yes. Okay.
How many new realities are you about to create?
I got a 5, but I have a luck.
No.
So I'm gonna use my luck.
This isn't a pass or fail. This is just to see
Okay.
the power that the time necklace is going to do.
Okay.
We only need 12 seconds. Well, we only need 30 seconds.
It goes back about an hour, up to an hour. So you have control of how much time you want to rewind here.
I'm gonna rewind to my last turn before Danny got fried.
Okay, so probably about like 8 seconds or so.
And I'm going to yell. Wait, no, sorry. Yeah, because Danny, what was the order of that? Did it go me and
Oh, no, no,
then
no, 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 no. You don't have to do that. This is just rewinding the time at the moment.
I would just tell Danny, don't get right in front, like move to the side.
You
don't
can't,
get-
you can't
I can't?
instruct. No, that's not
I
how it
can't?
works. Not how it
Fine,
works.
then let's go back an hour. I just want to be extra safe. Let's go back an hour. I want to just go back an hour as we're on the cart, and we haven't even found this guy yet. We are back an hour, and we're all in the cart.
So
We're all not burned.
you bring out the necklace and you begin to use it, channeling it. Everybody who is around Danny, raise your hand.
I would have flown over, so I didn't get to say it, but I would have.
Oh,
Like
All of us?
in the cart at that time?
No,
or at the
right
time of
now,
death?
around the body.
I
Yeah.
am like 10, 15 feet away from everyone, I think.
Okay, so everybody but Chloe, you feel the effects of this necklace go off as an hour of your life is rewound. Though you are not placed on the cart, you are not taken back in time. It's like time around your body itself has been undone. As your bodies are now in the condition they were an hour ago.
Like we would have gotten spells back, all that type of
Yep.
stuff.
So any damage you took, any spell slots used or anything, reversed. As all of you stand there and you look at this, as the dirt and any wounds or anything you had on your body heal up. Pop-Tart is healed, and you can see the lightning damage and the burns sort of beginning to reverse off of Danny. And as the necklace begins to use the hour's worth of time, I need another D10 from you. Not a D10, a D20. This is a saving throw for the necklace.
Okay. I got an @1. But I have my luck. I would like to use my luck.
You can use your luck if you want.
Okay, I have a 3 luck. Okay, that's a 15.
A 15. As the necklace holds its form and falls back down in your hand, and it's very cool to the touch. Within 24 hours time, another 1 hour will be deposited into that necklace for you to use again. As you get a better understanding of this necklace, as you can rewind up to 1 hour, but it's not changing 1 hour worth of time for the entire world. It's just within a certain proximity of the necklace.
Okay.
As the magic fades, Danny, you're laying on the ground, sort of like looking up at everybody. No idea what is going on.
Do I still think that I'm driving the cart at this point?
Nope.
Okay.
You remember getting blasted in the face with that lightning. You remember the searing pain that washed over you as like you were cooked. But you're laying there fully expecting to be dead and fully expecting to be in the afterlife. But you're just on the ground looking up at everybody with Zenith holding that necklace that Matilda gave her.
Are you okay? Sorry. Are you okay? Danny?
Just kind of looks around in shock, like,
She's not black anymore. What'd you do?
And that bauble is gone, by the way.
Can you talk?
yes. I now know what death feels like. everyone else okay?
Yeah.
Then I did my job. She'll sit up. Okay.
I
So
think Zenith would be so stressed out that that wouldn't work, and just seeing Danny sit up, I think she would probably give Danny a hug. And probably cry.
There.
That was so horrible to see. That was the worst thing I've ever seen in my life.
Jinx is just super confused right now because she has never seen healing work like this before. And she's not smart enough to figure it out.
That's friend of yours. When we get back, and we have the time and the ability to do so, I am buying her the strongest ale and the heartiest
12-year-old.
meal.
Yeah, she's like
When-
11.
Like I said, when we are able to, and when she is of age, she is getting the heartiest meal, the dankest of fucking ales, and a hug.
I'm like laughing and crying, and I let you go, and I flop down, and I'm just like so stressed out. That was horrible.
Oh gosh. Pop-Tart goes to you and is like sits up. Like
Give it a pat on the head.
patting you, like
Yeah,
it's
I pat
okay.
it.
Emotional support Pop-Tart here.
Fair enough.
Emotional
Alright,
support
so-
robot.
I hate to ruin the moment, but we have some thinking to do.
Yep.
Jinx, sorry, kids.
Wait, does
Jinx
that
is
mean that the monster's back?
Nope.
Jinx is
Sorry,
sitting there
go
like
ahead.
lifting up Danny's leg and like if she's wearing pants, pulling the pants back a little bit to look at the skin, trying to figure out how it's uncharred.
Oh no, they're like it's
Stupid.
short shorts, so you don't even have
Perfect. So she's like lifting up your leg, looking at it, trying to figure out how it's like moving around, trying to figure out how it's uncharred.
to.
Yeah, you're getting this treatment.
And they're like laying on the ground.
While Jinx is inspecting Danny, I think Chloe's going to inspect the body.
Okay.
If we can learn
Is
anything
there a
from it.
body?
It turned back
Oh,
into
yeah,
a
it turned-
mangled corpse, right?
Yep.
Oh yeah. Sorry. I was
How are you
dealing with
going
a
about
different
this?
I think she's gonna go about it the way she knows best. She's gonna rummage through its pockets and see what she can get her hands on.
Okay. Go ahead and give me a investigation roll.
That's decent. It's a 15.
A 15. There is nothing in its pockets. You don't even find that gem that was holding Sigmund's soul in it.
It was a trap.
The state of the body, is it like all wrecked and mutated or gross or whatever?
You know when the game engine in a video game kind of fucks up and spaghetti's a body?
Oh, no.
It's kind of
Oh,
like that.
no. So we don't even know what this guy's actual face looked like.
No. You're surprised he's still
ugly.
you're surprised he still has pockets.
Maybe we do know what this guy's face looked like. I'm gonna pull the hood down on my disguise cloak because I saw him before he turned into the monster,
Mm-hmm.
and I'm gonna try and turn into that person.
Okay. And you pull the cloak up and your body kind of morphs and contorts as you are now about 5.5 feet tall, blonde shoulder length hair, and a half elf.
So once that transformation is complete, I turn to the rest of the group, and in whatever voice this guy had, I will call out to them, remember this face.
What the fuck? My back was to you, so I didn't see what happened. What the fuck?
Oh, sorry, it's Chloe. Hi.
Chloe! God damn it! Chloe!
Okay.
I turned into
Changes.
the dead guy.
Remember this face. And it's like, what the fuck?
Okay. So that's what they are now?
Yeah, they're spaghetti now, but this is what they used to look like.
Okay. Gonna take it in.
Okay.
Alright, is there anything else we need to know from physical features? Or any other details you may have seen?
They had nothing in their pockets, nothing on them, nothing identifying about them. But I guess this is what they were before they turned into the
Spaghetti.
centipede and then the spaghetti.
Do I recognize it?
Recognize what?
Some of the elven features from town? Or is
No.
it something else? Okay.
It was the spaghettipede.
Spaghetti. God damn it.
Sorry.
That's its name now, and I will accept nothing else.
Spaghettipede. Okay. That... I was not expecting that at all. But we got through it. We did. Everyone's okay, right?
Physically, yes.
Physically, yes.
Mentally, it's a bit much. Kind of needed. I think we need a nap.
I just took one. I'm good.
Yeah. Anyone who was in that, who was in that little time bubble, your hit points, spell slots, all that stuff go back
Oh,
to
I
what it
know.
was. So
I know.
You're fatigued
like,
too.
Random question.
Mhm.
How long did it take us to travel to this point? I'm wondering if we were
Couple
on a
hours.
or the box.
it was
Okay,
a couple hours.
Good. I didn't want to lose.
Vampire.
I didn't want to lose a vampire.
No. It took you a couple hours to get here.
Okay, so does that ring still work or no? Because it pointed at that thing and just kind of points at the dead body thing.
I pull it out. Can I like examine it a bit?
Mhm.
Wasn't it tied to that guy?
Yeah, it's supposed to be tied to the person, not what they traded bodies for. Otherwise, I don't think it would have even worked on the original.
Did Reggie fuck us over?
No, I think he just doesn't know the specifics that were necessary for tracking down someone who can literally swap bodies.
I'm gonna do like I guess an Arcana roll to investigate this thing. Is that okay?
Sure.
Pacha, I got a 7 plus a 6 is a 13. I'm not rolling good today.
You figure that Reggie knows what he's doing.
All right, so should I put it back on or should I just fuck it? Throw it away.
If it can still be potentially useful to us, should hang on to it. I don't think it would really hurt anything if you put it on again, tried to use it one more time, just so we're sure of what's happening.
Yeah, considering this
Yeah.
one's dead now, maybe the actual living one might still be trackable.
Fuck it. I put it on my finger. Hit me with it, brother.
So you put it on your ring, on your finger, and the ring once again activates as you catch sight of somebody moving, but not on the road anymore. They've gone off road. As taking you guys back to the map.
Thank you.
Zoomed out. Okay,
I'll
there we
take
go.
Yeah, same.
I'll take chat to the map as well, as they seem to be heading towards this corrupted patch of land.
Right there. Okay. Well,
Oh, we know where we're going next.
We can't handle corruption. I'm gonna come out of my little thing, and I take the ring off, and I want to put it in my pack. It looks like this person, whoever is headed towards a patch of corruption, maybe a couple hours ride away. Does that sound accurate?
that sounds about right compared to the map.
Here's the thing, though. We can't handle corruption like that. Our bodies are not made for it.
We don't know if even they could. They might be going to go around it.
Possibly, but I mean,
There's a lot of open land out there. It's mostly grassland, and the cart, if I decide to take it easy with it, I think we can catch up without hurting ourselves.
why? Okay, I don't understand. Why are we chasing this man who seems insanely powerful to be able to like take all these different bodies and lay a fucking trap for us with this horrible thing that killed you? I thought I don't know, like wherever it. Oh my god, I don't know. what
Yeah,
it's
no,
called.
I'm kind of with you. I mean,
Yeah.
originally we were chasing him down to try and get whatever is holding the soul of our friend, but after seeing that thing that we just fought, I don't think we're in any position to actually fight this guy.
The fact that he is running away.
I don't think he's running. I think he just has somewhere to be, and he's like, I'm gonna lay a bunch of traps for these idiots following me.
And we did not technically defeat him in that bar. He fucked off because he was tired of us. That's the thing. It's not like we actually beat him. It's not like he's easy to beat. He was difficult. It was like maybe he's finding a better body to inhabit to fuck us up even worse later.
Yeah, I think we absolutely should still keep trying to get Sigmund's soul back, but if we come face to face with this guy, I think we're all dead.
We're not prepared for the fight with him.
Probably shouldn't be a direct confrontation. Maybe we can hire someone to steal the soul back. We might have to earn some money first to hire the people, but maybe then we can hire someone and get the soul back.
I got plenty of these things.
We are kind of loaded.
We are on the payroll
I thought
as long as we're on the road.
whatever happened to going to Zafira's grandma's house to find out more about this, to be able to handle corruption so we can follow him into corrupted areas like this? I thought that's what we were doing. Is that not what we were doing?
It's what we were originally gonna do before Sigmund got commandeered.
Let's think about this. And Danny, feel free to chime in because you knew him best. If we were Sigmund and we knew that we had given us a task to find out the source of corruption, or like find out who's doing this to the land, and then we died, or we not died, but you know, like, would he want us to change from our original goal?
You know,
I'm not saying we should abandon. this.
Sigmund was all about the mission.
Sigmund was a stubborn bastard. Still technically is, considering he's not dead yet.
No, I'm not saying we need to chase after this guy right now, because obviously we can't.
Yeah, so here's
But
my idea.
I'm not.
Here's what I'm thinking. Here's what I'm thinking. The direction he's going is going to Raskin's Folly. We can go do something else. Preferably along with like-minded individuals and also friends and allies. Like Zafira's grandmother. Learn what we can. Now, the difference is the way back. Well, it's going to have to be Tregarin as a starting point again if we decide to just teleport once more. But we can also leave from Lanark. I'm not entirely sure the cart can fit through the portal. Would I know that?
What portal?
The one,
The one
that
that's
brings us
created
back
by
to
the stones that you smash.
You don't know.
Yeah. Yeah, I know it was big enough for people.
I mean, so you think that, you know, we go
Wait a minute.
to
Wait a minute.
visit-
We put the cart in the campsite.
What about the horses?
Horses
them
can
free.
fit through a portal.
Maybe.
I was just say set them free.
I'd rather not send them back to Tregarin just yet. They can come
I
with us.
mean,
And they're well
Lennox
trained.
too far from Raskin's Folly.
It's completely corrupted there. We can't be going to Raskin's Folly. If we're going anywhere, I think we should probably go to your grandmother's house.
Yes.
Yeah.
So
That
let's
was
go
the
ahead.
original
if,
plan.
if anything, my grandma, she's like super powerful, and her friends are too. Like, I've seen, when they play poker, sometimes the cabin shakes because they
Cabin
are
shakes.
the cabin shakes when they argue, but like it's all good fun.
So just have your wits about you and have a steady footing when you're around your grandmother
No, she's super nice.
while they are arguing.
Just
No,
don't make them mad, Danny. It's super easy.
No. I'm just saying when they decide to
Just
argue
don't piss
and
off
we're in the
the
area.
fear
they
of grandmother.
cheat sometimes.
Okay, I get that. Does that shake the house? Does that
Yes.
shake the ground? So just have sure footing. Did you ever just fall over when it happened, or?
Yeah, I had to hold on to my chair.
There you go. Okay, that's all I needed to know. Okay. So first things first.
Just don't cheat at poker and you'll be fine.
Don't play poker.
No. Well, are you a cheater?
I won't play poker.
I don't play poker.
What's up? The card game I am unfamiliar with, so
Go.
I'm more of a chess person anyway.
So it sounds like we're all kind of on the same page. This guy is above our
Vaguely.
knowledge and skill level at the moment, and the coven of totally normal not hags may be of help to us at the moment.
They're very nice people. I don't know what you mean by hags.
I never.
That's-
Oh, when I say I'm sorry. When I say hag, I don't mean it in like a derogatory way. I mean it like, super powerful, magical creature kind of way.
Well, if super powerful magical creature kind of way, would the guy we'd be chasing be a hag?
I mean, maybe we don't really know anything about him.
Fair. All right, so to Grandma's house we go.
Okay, so first things first. We need to resummon the tent and the campground to put the.
Okay, so before we do
carts
that,
into-
I'm gonna say we're gonna take a quick break, and then we will be back to put the horses and whatever.
So excited to go to Grandma.
Okay.
Hello.
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 Hi.
Make sure I get the right camera and I don't put us on like tricorn or something again. I started capturing the cameras. I'm like, wait, this is the wrong overlay.
Oops. No wonder everyone was all jumbled up.
Yeah.
Mm.
I was just like, why the hell do I see Nile? This is the wrong game.
There. Well, now would fit in nicely with this crew.
Please
Enough
no.
chaos here.
Please no.
Please, no.
I think there's only one Nile that we can handle.
You heard it here, folks. No.
So, what's the plan?
Grandma's house we go.
Park into campsite. Horses. One for Danielle, well, and then one for someone else to walk them through. And then Zafira has her stone, so that's the one we'll be using for Grandma's house.
Oh, so we're teleporting there right now? I thought those teleport stones were to get us back home.
Well, the one for
You've got
One
two
go
of
there,
them.
one
is gonna
back.
go there, and then I have one to go back.
Alrighty. Hit me with it, brother.
Remember, we gotta be quick once that portal opens, because it doesn't last very long.
Right.
Yep.
So
Alright, I pull out the camp. You lead the cart in there. We unhook the horses. We close up the camp. We wave goodbye to Belvedere. We're all set now.
Right. Zafira, when you're ready.
all right. So what I just throw the stone or
You smack it against a hard surface.
Yeah, you could throw the stone, like you could spike it on the ground and it would activate.
Mm-hmm.
I'm gonna do it, but I'm also gonna be like doing it like super hard that I like jump up while I do it, like anime style.
Yeah. Gremlin energy. I like it. I like it.
Just jump up
Grandma's
and
house.
spike it. All right.
Yeah.
And you say you jump up, you say Grandma's house, and you spike it down, and a gate opens.
Everybody in.
Through.
And start leading the horses in.
And it's going to be the outside of Grandma's house,
I know.
like right outside,
I know.
not like spawning in her
I
living
know.
room. Corey, I know that you know, but I don't trust you.
You're smart.
I have to be aware of like
But-
I know that it goes by what's in my mind, but I say Grandma's house. I have to be.
I wasn't gonna
specific. I'm
have
thinking
people.
of
I wasn't gonna have people leading horses through a living room. So you throw the gate down, you throw the stone down, gate opens, you all go through along with the two horses. And as soon as the last person is through, it shuts.
Alright. Whoa, less. Okay.
I was almost gonna make like a wisdom check for the horses to see if they would like fight or anything.
No.
How well trained are these horses?
I mean,
Well trained.
it looks like the horses have had experience with adventurer fuckery before, so not too much of an issue.
And if we really needed it, Vanica can speak with animals. She could just ask the horses to go through.
Yeah.
Give me one moment here as I'm trying to find.
1 minute conversation with the horses later. Their names are Jim and Belle, and they just don't like portals.
They're married. They love each other.
Their names are Backup and Rations.
God. Okay, Mr. Dog Meat. Okay, Mr. Dog Meat.
That sounds perfectly valid to me.
This is a Donner party, okay? We got our own rations. We have an autonomon cook who'll cook for us. Makes a very mean pineapple upside down cake.
So, as the gate closes behind you, both. I'm going to take everyone to I'm going to take the chat to a map again so they can see where you're at now.
Okay.
You are standing smack dab in the middle of the Lonic Woods. The feeling of the gentle air that sort of wisps through these woods on a daily basis. The smells of the trees and the damp wood, and the forest floor, sort of bringing memories of home to a couple of you. As I believe 3 of you are from the Lonic Wood.
Mm-hmm.
What'd it do?
So, one person in particular getting very antsy at the sight of their home as you are standing on the outside of a very nice looking wooden cottage. Not old and rotting, not decrepit, nothing that looks like it would try to ward visitors away, as some of you have it in your mind that Zafira was raised by hags. But instead, a very well-kept, very beautiful-looking cabin. A couple chairs out on the front porch, you know, little table next to it. Yes,
She has a garden
I was about to get to the garden.
and rose bushes
Yep,
specifically.
they're just a series of rose bushes around the front part, just right beyond the banister of the porch of the cabin. Off to the side, you've got a little garden that's got like various herbs and plants growing out of it, and you can see quite a few garden gnomes in there as well.
Are they the same garden gnomes as the garden gnome variety we had in Tricorn?
No, these are actual garden gnomes. They're not a gnome that was turned to stone.
Oh,
Like, these are the stereotypical like David the Gnome looking gnomes.
it's the bluey garden gnome.
Yeah.
And much like you would expect from any grandma's house, the smell of fresh baked cookies seems to be emanating from inside the cabin, almost as if she were expecting.
What is that smell?
As
My goodness.
you're
My
standing
grandma's
there
double chocolate chip cookies.
taking the smell and the cookies, a little bird, very bright, very vibrant colors, just reds and greens. This large parrot comes and lands on like the little awning roof of the porch and kind of twitches and like looks at all of you.
I brought my friends. Oh, that's okay.
You know this parrot as your grandma's pet bird of Cheez-It.
Cheez-It.
And it kind of like looks at you and it does like a slow like 1-2 blink,
Oh, the frog blink.
and then like almost in a perfect mockery of Zafira's voice, it says, "Brought friends."
Yes. Brought friends. Can you tell Grandma we're here?
Tell grandma. And it kind of jumps down and flies, but you see that it just like lands at the door and it just pushes the door open with its foot and just walks in, kind of like like wiping its feet on the floor mat inside as it walks in.
That
And it
is
just
a
starts, like,
well-trained bird.
Squawking at the top of its lungs. Brought friends, brought friends.
Is there a hitching post, perchance?
Yeah, there's a small hitching post like right near the rose bushes.
Danielle will go ahead and tie off the horses, kind of dust her hands off.
Yes, you begin to tie it off. You see this little old lady, maybe 4'10" if they're lucky, like walking out, sort of like dusting their hands off on like a little apron. It's like shock white hair, little blue dress, and like a pair of like very thinly rimmed glasses. She sort of walks out and she kind of looks at everyone and like almost beams when she sees Zafira. It's about time.
I run up and I hug her, but it's like I am super excited, but I know that she's fine, but it's still like I try my best not to like tackle her because I'm no longer an actual child. I remember now that I'm like 6 feet tall.
And she's like, kid, ah. You're
Sorry,
suffocating your grandma here. Kind of like
I
looks
know,
at you and she goes,
I'm just excited.
she just like starts sniffing you. You've been cursed. You're playing with curses now.
No.
She kind of like
It's a-
stares and like squints.
It's a
And she's
long
like,
story.
and you have fangs.
I got cursed. And I have fangs. I'm a vampire now.
Again with the vampires. I swear you found
No,
the
but
books
these
in my
ones
closet. You started
these
reading
ones-
them. You started having fantasies about them. You even went through that phase where you were dressing up like a vampire, and now this. I
But
thought
these
you
fangs
overgrew
don't
it.
come off.
That doesn't make it better.
No, I mean I'm actually cursed.
I know.
Yes.
I can smell it on you.
Anyway, I brought my friends. A lot of stuff has happened.
Yeah, I can tell. Did you come here to get the curse taken off? I can do that.
I know you can, but right now that's not. Believe it or not, that's not top priority right now.
Grandma,
cut-
this isn't a phase.
And she kind of like looks back at the rest of your friends. She's like, really? Because you're the only blood relative here that I see. So yeah, it's top priority. Though I ain't gonna throw anything on you. If you want to keep your curse and live out those little teenage fantasies that you had, be my guest.
I just, you know what? I literally was just cursed yesterday.
Oh, it makes it easier to take off.
No, it
So-
was this morning.
Or was it this morning?
Yes.
Oh, wow. I literally was just cursed this morning. So we have time, but I want you to meet my friends first and we'll explain everything.
Well, let's, not be a bunch of creeps and let's have the conversation inside.
Much obliged.
She kind of just walks in, and you see that she claps her hands twice as you see like a very familiar magical twinkle kind of happen in the house a bit. As you've gotten to know that when visitors come by, Grandma claps her hands and puts away the good china.
I think Danielle's going to be the last in, just because. Might as well doff this, and she just gets rid of the cloak at least, and just kind of folds it up, puts it on her belt, and does wipe her feet before she goes in.
Yes. Wipe your feet or
As she kind of like stops,
if
she's
you
like,
can, take off your shoes.
she's like, yes, shoes off.
Oh,
Just how the floors did.
just pops a couple buckles, and then they just pop off.
Jinx looks down at the clawed feet that she does not have shoes on, so that she can't hang upside down.
I was gonna say you can wipe your feet just like cheese it.
You got water, I can wash them off and make sure I don't jack anything in. A little basin of water I can dip my feet in.
I keep forgetting
That's so cute.
you kids just track mud everywhere. She just snaps her finger as prestidigitation is cast on everyone. There.
I got
No
rid of
mud
the
in my
leathers,
house.
so-
Now, you all like cookies?
Oh,
You like
absolutely.
tea?
Yes, please.
Good. Tea and cookies in the kitchen. I can talk to you all in there.
Very well. Thank you. Miss... I'm
Sophie.
Danielle. Miss Sophie. I am
Sophie.
Danielle.
No, none of this Miss Sophie shit. Just call me Sophie.
Very well, Sophie. She'll walk into the kitchen.
Or Sophia, but
She'll pour herself some tea and grab a cup of cookies.
Oh, like cookies and tea are already prepared. Like every cup is prepared. There's already tea, and every plate has 3 cookies on it.
Oh, hell yeah. Just takes a seat then.
So,
Grandma, this is Danny.
Yes, Danny,
And-
Jinx, Chloe, Zenith, Vanica. I know all of you. She kind of smiles.
been
She's like,
watching.
you know me. I always have an eye on you.
Fine.
I guess
That's
we don't
true.
have to really
Fill you
spend a bunch
in.
of time explaining everything.
You kind of do. I don't really hear much. I get little tidbits from this one's mind every now and then, but I don't really know what y'all been up to. Just that I know your names.
Alright, well, where to begin then? As a guard of Trigaran, my captain planned and readied basically an assault, like a trap, against some undead folk. One of which that has somehow managed to not only take over their body, but has trapped their soul.
Nasty bit of magic there, I would assume.
Yes, something to do with script on paper, and when he read it, that's when it happened. We beat him out of my captain's body, but then he, at the last minute, just fireballed himself, petty as usual. And then we decided we were going to go after this person. Took a night off after a little bit of travel, and then traveled some more. We're tracking him, but then it led us to the crossroads east of Trigaran. And that's when the body that was left behind turned into an amalgamation. We fought, I died, I came back, and then we
got better.
decided...
Or she got
Yeah.
better.
Yeah, I'm not sure about better, but we know the general direction they're going. And that's why we're here. We thought better to ask you, and knowing that you've been around a while.
You calling me old?
No, that you're experienced.
That's still calling me old. Look, don't sugarcoat it. Yes.
Okay.
I'm old.
I think
Fair
while
enough.
Danny is fumbling this and calling Sophie old, I'm gonna be looking
Charisma
around.
-1.
I'm gonna be looking around at like the bookshelves and like little stuff around.
And,
A little more like reserved.
you look around, you see that there's like little decorative plates along the wall, and like all of the books are like homemaking books. You see like cookbooks and sewing pattern books, everything like that. Like the kitchen is like immaculate, it's clean. There's spice racks everywhere. You can see that
I have
there's
my own shelves.
there's a little tray, it's like sitting on top of like the fire stove that she has. Looks like that's what she made the cookies on, but it looks just like a grandma's kitchen. So
So no good magical reading for me to peruse.
I'm gonna say
no,
this.
there's nothing.
Just gonna basically say,
Just,
well, they're heading
my
into
room.
a corrupted zone, and we meant to go after them, but we don't have a way to protect ourselves from the corruption.
And that's why you're here.
Well, that, and also for Zafira's sake, she wanted to visit.
I missed you.
Well, I missed you too. I don't really agree with all of the fangs and everything.
Yeah, that one, someone delivered a brass chest. And
Say no
look,
more. You have always been a curious type.
but this time I was smart about it, and I took my antler and I threw it in first to make sure my hand wouldn't come off. And we had Belvedere, he's our automaton butler, put his hand in.
This is being smart about it.
To be fair, I almost put my hand in there too.
I got armor
She
Oh,
attempted.
I guess that makes it all better then.
and a sword that heals me when I stab people with it, so that's pretty cool. I got dinner.
She attempted to be smart about it. These things are a learning curve.
This one has always been the curious sort, you know, sticking their hands in places that shouldn't be, mixing things that shouldn't have been mixed, you know, that sort of thing.
Oh,
Yes,
By the
we've seen some of that. It's been
here.
something.
Don't bring up the bucket, please.
No, the bucket.
It's
We
a-
stayed at a hotel, and I made a potion. And here's some of it.
Danielle's eye twitches at the sight of the
She takes it.
potion.
She's like,
Small vial.
well, I'll be damned. You're learning. Fancy little potion you got there.
Do you know what it does?
Mhm.
What does it do? It's a salve, right? Wait,
Well,
Zenith.
how
Yes.
do I say this?
What's up, baby?
It will regrow a person.
Oh, never mind. I was gonna suggest it might be good for the wood on your skin, but what do you mean regrow a person?
It could regrow a person.
So if my
Like a pregnancy?
no, do you mean like if my hand was cut off in that brass chest, I could put the salve on and my hand would regrow?
Got it.
Maybe put your hand in the salve bucket and maybe it'll grow a copy of you.
So glad I got rid of the bucket.
We need to go back to that hotel. I need to know what
By now, they
ingredients.
probably already cleaned it out.
No, but I need to know what they had. So
They
I
don't
can
know
write
the
it down
gold
for
mine that
later.
they
We
missed
weren't
out
even
on.
drunk when we made that thing, and I'm
But
still
I know
confused.
well then I just have to get drunk again.
No, we weren't drunk when we made
We
it,
weren't drunk.
and I don't even remember what you did.
I added champagne to it.
Yes, we know. That was
Right.
one of the grossest things I've ever seen.
But it works. This is
Alright.
the first potion I've made that works and does
The
something.
first
Honestly,
ever.
Congratulations on that. That's
Besides,
actually a
like-
pretty good feat.
Besides like settling a stomach for
Mm.
some reason. It
Mm.
made like I made like a ginger ale type.
Honestly, a step up from your first attempt at mead.
Oh, you know about that.
First thing we learned.
I was fighting ants out of this cabin for weeks because of that.
Oh, my condolences.
So I take it that you need a means to survive corruption in those corrupted little pockets on this little hellscape we call home.
Yes, absolutely. If we're gonna go after this person smart, we need a way to protect ourselves.
I mean, yes. Protection isn't really something that comes by naturally in these areas. Could probably fix you something.
Mm.
How long are you, or how soon do you need it?
Well, we have the ability to track, so that's the first good news. So that's not an issue. The issue is how far are they going, and if it's faster to travel from here than Tregarin to where they're going. Won't need much else after that. But
Well,
this is a very powerful mage.
I can tell you this, I can whip up something to protect you all. Though I'm going to need you to go on a little bit of a scavenger hunt, as I don't have everything I need here.
It's understandable.
Just let's make a grocery list and we'll go through is it all in the forest or?
You can get most of the stuff out of the wood, yeah. It's just
Okay.
a little bit of danger involved, but you all seem like you can handle yourself.
Yeah, just rubs the back of her neck like, oh, Grandma's proud of me.
And while you do that, I'll put a call into the girls. We'll get together. We'll start working our magic. Get you something
Yay!
to protect yourselves from that corruption out there.
Much appreciated. And she'll eat a cookie.
Aren't they so good?
And as you eat a cookie,
My
it's like
cookies are already-
it's like as you're eating these cookies, all your worries just go away.
Oh, pot cookies. I love that.
That's what I was going
that's
for.
canon.
Grandma's special
what?
cookies.
Yeah, really.
Absolutely.
One time I watched
Well,
Lord of the
again.
Rings with pot cookies, and I've never felt better.
I mean, if you're gonna watch a movie about hobbits, probably should get high like hobbits.
Mhm.
I was. Holy shit. Oh boy.
All right.
Grandma, being a vampire is like my dreams coming true, but at the same time, you refuse to really tell me much about real vampires. You just told me that it wasn't really a thing.
Yeah,
It
because
was just a
again,
picture book.
you got into those
and-
novels and you
pictures and
started
books.
getting those romantic ideas in your head. I tried telling you that vampires aren't the thing to progress. To trust me that I dated one before. You just had to,
Oh.
just got more and more infatuated about it. And,
Grandma's saucy.
well, here you go.
What
Barely
was-
let you out of the house and you turn into a vampire.
I didn't know I was gonna be a vampire from it.
That's what makes it a curse.
I was gonna say, to be fair. So, what if I were to no longer be a vampire? I could just come to you anytime, or is it
I
like
would prefer that I take care of this sooner than later. Right now you're in that little in-between area where your normal side is still in control. So you start to drink in the blood, you start doing all the vampire things, and it's going to be harder for you to want to come back, and it's going to be harder for me to make you come back.
I will say your teeth were kind of nubbins. Didn't really hurt.
I will say I am still a little wary, considering how.
it was hard to stop?
Yeah.
I
that
just have
part.
really. That's not your fault. I just
have
have
really
really
sweet
tasty
blood.
blood. Yeah.
Sophia, would you have a way we could contact you in case an accident happens and she doesn't come back?
An accident?
I don't think she'd do it on purpose.
Mm.
What
But, you know-
accident?
So
Like she kills someone.
Yeah, we get into fights with people. What
Well,
if she accidentally bites someone?
That's
Because
that's
urges take
more,
over.
more than likely going to happen. You're going to be in a fight with somebody, or you're going to be staying in a town one night, and that urge is going to kick in, and then they're going to find a body that's completely drained, and then a hunt begins.
okay,
Is there
Fine.
a way we can contact you to get her to you in case that happens? And she doesn't snap out of it?
No,
if I
people want my help, they come to my cabin. I don't go looking for them.
Is there a way we can quickly get back to your cabin?
You got here pretty fast.
That costs
True.
a lot of money.
Yeah, normally it does.
Mhm.
Going from point A to point B really fucking quick is usually usually really expensive.
I think I'm rich now.
Oh, right. That.
And if we
Don't
get rid
laugh
of the
with the
vampire curse,
Danielle just like, just shut up, Danny. Shut up, Danny.
and if we get rid of the vampire curse, can I keep my fangs? Please.
Why are you making it sound like I have control over this?
Aesthetic.
You can't make a deal with me. I'm gonna try
A
to
lot of
remove.
people make deals with you.
Yeah. I don't want to bind my granddaughter to one of my deals. You see what happens to people who, you know, go back on them.
I mean, I know some people make a deal just for your cookies, so I understand. Can I show them my room first before you get rid of the curse?
I have to make the drink in order for to get rid of all that. So show them around the house, show them where you grew up. I don't care. Keep them out of my room. Nobody goes in there.
Mm-mm.
And nobody goes in the basement. Basement's off limits.
All right.
All right,
What's in the basement?
None of your business.
Chloe.
Fair enough. That was.
All right,
There's-
Zafira, I think it's time to go to your room.
Yeah. Yeah.
And she'll get up and like drink a little
Well,
bit more tea.
Grandma likes her privacy, and then the basement has a lot of like heavy
I don't want to hear
machinery.
it. I don't want to hear it.
I do. Has a lot of heavy what?
machinery, and like because
You
when
don't
we
even
garden
know
and
what
stuff,
you
it's
don't
like
even
gardening tools.
you don't even know what's in the basement. You've never been
Yeah,
allowed
this
down
is
there.
what I've been told.
Yeah, it's just gardening tools and everything.
It's like a garden shed. We didn't have enough.
A lot of hose in there.
Yeah,
Can't
absolutely.
stay best virgin.
No hose. Sorry.
So no maintenance.
Real quick before we're given the tour, you wouldn't happen to recognize this fellow, would you?
Oh yeah.
And I'll pull the hood up and turn into the elf guy again.
She kind of like fixes her glasses and stares at it.
He's a real dick.
Give me a moment. He walks over to the like the cupboard, and she like reaches in. It looks like she grabs a dish rag. He walks over and puts it over your face for a moment and just like drags it down. And she kind of flips it over and she like studies it, whispers something into it, and just throws it off into the air as the dish rag kind of just like floats for a minute and just falls to the ground. And then without a word, just walks right back to the kitchen and starts like grabbing things and everything.
For a second there, I thought she was gonna do like the whole pillow over the face, shh, quiet now thing.
Go to sleep. Go to sleep.
You
Just
asked.
suffocate you with a
what's in
dish
the
rag.
Oh no.
Well, one, that's not the way to do it. Two, that's not what happened. Okay.
All right.
What?
So, yeah, this is the kitchen, and then that's the table. Let's go to the living room, and
Okay.
just I'm like,
Give the tour.
come on, she's getting in
This
her
way,
zone.
children. This way.
like there's some books here. There's it's like some books and everything, but we go to the hallway. I'm sorry, go ahead.
Zafira,
Mhm.
so was that a no? She doesn't recognize that guy? I don't know what just happened.
Me either.
Oh, okay.
I think she does, but I know better than to assume things. You've got her back into one of her zones, so she's if she does know him, then she will do. I don't know. I know she'll do whatever she can to protect us.
If
Not
it's
just me.
relevant, she'll tell us.
If it's relevant, she'll tell us. I think that maybe she recognized him and realized that she has to get to work right away
Oh, that
and get
sounds
it.
like it might be bad.
Well, he did turn into a monster.
And then
And-
spaghetti.
And yeah, he turned into a spaghetti. What was it? Spaghettipede,
Yeah.
and killed Danny. So I
yeah.
think she also realized who we're up against. So,
I think they switched before that, but yeah.
I think while you guys go on a tour, Zenith is gonna pull one of those little books about crocheting off the shelf and sit on the couch in the living room and just read a little bit.
Yeah,
Okay.
Jinx kind of stayed behind in the kitchen area, and she's just sitting there eating cookies.
that
Danielle,
All the cookies.
Yeah.
If there's any cookies left over, she took other people's cookies.
I like to imagine it's like the like a magical cookie thing where it's just constantly full
Nope.
of cookies.
It's just a cookie jar.
Aww. Okay.
They're all handmade with love and a
So-
little bit of pot.
Oh, that's the last thing we need for her though, is to have.
Honestly,
Look,
honestly,
Jinx
I
can't
could use
drink
more.
alcohol.
I could use more. But yeah.
Alcohol doesn't work on Jinx, trying to find out if pot does.
And as you sit down and you sort of read your books and everything, I need to take a look at my Discord messages.
Okay, I want to go to. I'm gonna show everyone my room.
I'm gonna finally try one of these cookies and read my book.
You find you only have one left on your plate because Jinx ate your other two.
That's okay, I only need one.
Like, okay, the bed and everything, and I like open the floorboard and I take out another bottle of mead that I was making before I left.
You're gonna try to figure out why there's still ants in the cabin. Here's why.
No, it's properly sealed. It is sealed shut.
You know, if it's sealed for too long, it'll explode, right?
So I take out an explosive from the floorboards. So no, it's. I take out a smaller bottle of mead that I was making. I made this before I left, so I wanted to check up on it.
Are there ants?
Can you give me a straight D20 roll?
17.
Okay.
Have I gotten better? Who knows?
You haven't opened it.
Okay. Well, since you said this could explode, I'm not going to open it in my room. I'm going to
Well,
be
if-
very careful and put it in my bag of holding.
If it hasn't exploded yet, it's probably fine.
Yes, but nothing has really disturbed it much. Although, let's see, poker nights are on Saturdays.
And multiple Saturdays have passed since you've been gone.
Oh, okay, so we good. And then I go and I'm like looking at like maybe some like beginner magic books that my grandma got
It's like
me.
magic for kids. It's like little like color pop-up books and stuff.
And then I'm like, but I like to think that, you know, I keep like a journal of like my like learning of it, but it's like I know grandma has a bunch of magic books in her room, but no one's allowed in there. Maybe I could ask her if we could borrow some to read. So I go out and ask Zenith.
Before that happens, as you're giving the people the tour,
Mhm.
Zenith had something that Zenith wanted.
Oh yeah.
I wanted to go into the kitchen where Jinx and Sophie were. I go, Jinx. Saphira actually made wine and she wanted you to have the first taste of it because she knows you like wine.
Okay. Jinx is not smart. Jinx is not smart. She is
Okay.
not wise. She has no idea when people lie to her.
Yeah.
Up the stairs she goes. And she's...
Instead of, you know what? No, I learned better. I'm not doing honey mead anymore. I was making wine. I was making like hooch.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, hooch, like wine, like.
But I don't know that. I just pulled that out of my ass.
Yeah.
I go, yeah.
But you didn't even know, and it just happened to be a
Yes.
thing. And it's just.
And I know that Sophie is very busy in the kitchen right now. And I say, I hope it's just us in here. And I go, Sophie, I'm Zenith. I know you already knew that, but I feel weird if I don't actually introduce myself. But I haven't been in the presence of someone as knowledgeable about magic as you in a little bit, and I was wondering if I could possibly like pick your brains about something if you've got a second. But if you don't, that's also alright, and I can just go read some more.
Well, I'm actually happy that you came to me because I was about to come to you. I was waiting for the rest of them to clear out.
Oh. We are like this, you and me. What did you want to talk about? And then I'll go. And
No. Guests first. What do you need?
I pull out my book and I go, they know about this, sort of, but I haven't exactly told them everything about it. But it's a book that I been working on myself when I worked at the Rensera Academy with my professor, and we were studying corrupted magic, and as we poured more of our research into it, it got stronger on its own. And I've been reading it, and it's been very helpful, but I've been noticing some changes about it lately, and it's like I almost don't really know how to say this without sounding like crazy, but I've been noticing like voices coming from it, or a singular voice coming from it.
You got the book?
Yeah, I put it on the counter.
That's what I smelled on you.
I'm sorry.
Kind of takes her hand. She starts like flipping through the pages of the book. Yeah, it's anchored. I can tell you that.
Angered? Like
Anchored.
upset?
Anchored.
Okay.
You were putting magic into this thing and studying the corruption. You sort of woke something up. Got something interested in it, at least. Point is, with you around, they don't necessarily need any sort of protection from the corruption. This book should provide just enough of it.
How is that possible?
Kind of like
I was just
shuts the book and hands it back to you. An entity has bound itself to the book and seems to be communicating to you, reaching out.
All right. I have spoken with it in my own way, but not like in an actual conversation. How would I... Do you advise doing that? Or how would I even go about that?
Well, if it's already talking to you, it's probably a good idea to reach out to it. Seems like it needs to tell you something. So that book in hand, as it stands right now, you've got enough magic in it to provide enough protection for you and your friends to step into at least the weaker corrupted areas. I wouldn't suggest going to a folly.
No, of course not. All right. There is an area, I don't know, I'm sure you're familiar, but there's an area to the north of my academy, Darkwell.
Ugh, Darkwell.
Yes,
Place was a hellhole before all this happened.
Mm-hmm. There are two people I know who are there currently, and would this book protect us there, or is that too strong?
You walk into Darkwell with just this book right now, you're dead. You don't have
That's
enough protection to last.
That's good to know, I suppose.
Like,
all right.
I haven't come across anything that can protect long enough to last more than 5 minutes in Darkwell.
Well, these two have definitely lasted more than that there, so...
That's alarming.
A little bit, yes. Right. Have you seen anything like this before? With an entity and... Because I haven't experienced it myself.
I've seen it. Every now and then. Certain entities tend to reach out to individuals they find worthy. Sometimes they wish to sponsor them.
Oh.
You're a dabbler in the arcane arts. It's kind of like what the the warlocks do. They get like those patrons that give them the ability to cast magic. It's sort of the same thing. So the connection seems to be a little weak right now because it's only reaching out to you every now and then.
Yeah. All right, not to sound like a coward, but I've heard that some of these deals with warlocks and their patrons aren't always very healthy.
This is true. Most definitely true. Just it depends on who you get.
Sure.
You know,
all right.
Myself, I would say don't make any sort of deal with any sort of fiend or outsider willing to grant you power, because that tends to be a contract more in their favor.
All right. Well, I thank you for taking the time out to even look at this, and I take another cookie. I'm like, this is excellent. I can't remember last time I had a really good cookie like this.
They're just cookies.
Double chocolate chip.
All right. Well, I'll leave you to it. Thank you. And I'm just gonna back out of the kitchen.
Okay. And as you back out of the kitchen, you hear something whispering to you. We need to talk. Outside.
All right.
And with that, that is where we are ending.
Oh, no.
Hey, good game, everybody.
You're heading outside, and I'm beating on the door, going, "Where's my wine?" Using the hell out of everyone.
And when you go, and I'm like, "How did you know?"
But she said you wanted me to have the first drink.
So
You know what?
that is going to do it for us this week.
Oh, that's fine.
Save
You
the
can
drunk
have the
role
first
play for next time.
drink.
They're so getting in trouble.
Thank you everyone so much for tuning in as we have finally come back to this this game after a month of suffering. But this is not the only show that we do. Coming up on Monday, we've got another episode of Destiny Forged, which is another 5th edition game that I run. On Tuesday, we are going to have another episode of Star Wars Tales of the Outer Rim, which is a Star Wars game that Tiltbot runs. Upcoming Thursday is another episode of Tricorn Isles, which I need to get the map to Fox for before that is done. And then coming back,
like we're gonna die soon.
Coming back next Saturday, maybe up in the air, will be another episode of Wayward Wanderers, which is a Pathfinder 2 Extinction Curse campaign that Azerin runs. Like I said, that is up in the air right now.
Actually, no. There is going to be a person out that day.
Okay.
Because
well, normally it would be
normal.
Normally, but because Steva's going to be out. Because Steva's going to be out for Thursday as well. And then that will close it out for next week. On the upcoming week after that, I believe. What did we say? The 28th. No, not the 28th. Not the 28th. The 21st of June.
No. For me? No.
Oh, no, because we're doing session 0 on 14th. Yeah, so on the 28th of June, we are going to be having episode 1 of Under the Mountain, which is our Kids on Brooms game that is going to be run by Sugar Love. It is their
Let's fucking go!
Their first time behind the DM screen ever. So it is going to be an interesting little adventure here. Yep.
It's going to be using Kids on Brooms, which is so it's like if you like would-be heroes and that play style, then you would like the Kids on Brooms because it's would-be heroes was
Kids on Bikes is the quasi-human version of Kids on Brooms. There's technically no magic in anything. It's more it's more Goonies and not Harry Potter.
Yeah, this is like Harry Potter-esque, but you know the story itself is different, and
Yeah.
it's a story that I have created a couple months ago, and so it's like really nice to see that it's actually coming to light.
Yep.
And coming to life, and we had to push things because life gets
Life
in the way, and
life finds a way to mess things up.
it finds a way. But fingers crossed that the 28th will work.
Yep.
But it's I'm excited.
Yep, the 28th is set for episode 1. If anything changes for whatever reason, we will let everyone know, and we'll start the next time around. I will say I'm going to kick you in the butt, because I just realized that the 28th is also the release date of Dawn Trail for Final Fantasy 14. And I'm taking that day off to stream it, but yes, I will be there. I am not stepping away. I'm not doing anything like that. I will be there to play the game, so you don't have to worry.
You're in it.
Yeah, I'm in it. But yeah, so that is going to do it for us tonight. Thank you everyone for tuning in, and we will catch you on Monday for Destiny Forged. Until then, have a good one.
Bye.
Bye.